we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. shine. Out of the ashes we rise.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith. The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shirley, good morning to you. Hey, Shirley. Oh boy, Ann Brown, good morning. Wendy and John, good morning. Ronald, good morning to you.
Our God
Carmen, good morning to our Brady Bunch. Tony Smith, good morning.
and if our God is with us,
Anthony, a pleasant good morning to you.
and if
A Freezer D. Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you. Bernadette KR, good morning.
stop us, and if our God is with
Jacqueline Sammy, good morning.
us, stand again.
Hey, Cassie Williams, good morning. Dress School, a pleasant good morning to you. Afro Sally, good morning. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, bang, bang.
Water you turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A mentor, pleasant good morning to you. Nita Rambo Ali, good morning.
God is strong,
Ishmael Khan, good morning to you.
higher than any other.
Hey, Sammy, good morning. Anne-Marie Amin, a pleasant good morning to you. Damian Acton Vincent, good morning.
Our God,
Hey, Cambridge, Marlene, good morning. Mala Sukhai, good morning. Mark Gittins, a pleasant good morning to you.
into
It have been long, I ain't see you for a while.
you shine. Out of the
Hey, Gemma, good morning.
rise. There's no
Hey, Sarojani Singh, good morning. Hey, Pamela Palu, good morning. Desmond Hines.
like you.
Anjali Swa, good morning to you.
Is greater. Our God is strong.
Nadira, pleasant good morning to you.
You are higher than any other.
Samantha, good morning.
God is healer, awesome in
Hey, Vajanti Kisuna, pleasant good morning to Nigel George.
our God.
I ain't see you a little while now to Nigel George.
Our God,
Swa, I think I see you was missing for a late time too.
our God is stronger.
Esther, good morning.
Higher than
Hey, Goben Lachmidial, good morning to you.
our God is healer, awesome
Royal,
power. Our God, our God.
yes, Royal Nissa, good morning. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Naz Ali and Mr. Ali. A pleasant good morning to you all. Radha, good morning to you. Rick Lutchman, good morning. Rajendra Maraj, a pleasant good morning. Kabul, Bull, good morning. Ashmir, good morning to you.
And who could ever stop us? And if
Hey, Portia John Charles, good morning. Donna Lewis, good morning to you.
and if our God is for
Michael Scotland, good morning.
could ever stop us? And if
Edwin, a pleasant good morning to you. Selwyn. Matisse, good morning. Rosalie, good morning to you. Timothy Roberts, how are you, my brother out there in New York? Good morning, Timothy. Trevor Dan, good morning. Yeah, Trevor Dan. Good morning to you, Peter Samlal Singh. Ramchan, good morning.
our God is greater, our God is stronger, God you are
Janelle, a pleasant good morning to you. Afrina Mohammed, a pleasant good morning. Miss Kufa, good morning. Anthony Kato, good morning. Ataline Fa Kato, good morning to you. Matilda Rhodes, how are you going? A pleasant good morning to you.
our God is stronger, God you are higher than any other, our God is healer, awesome in power, our God,
Evangeline
our God, and if
Partap, a pleasant good morning to you.
and who could ever stop us?
Ann Moon Sami, a pleasant good morning to you.
And what can stand against? And if our God is for
Narish, good morning.
could ever,
Raul Prasad, good morning. Jason Mitchell.
our God is with us.
Dave Maharaj, good morning. Judy. Jody June, good morning.
Stand against.
Ivan, good morning to you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, Jillian John, a pleasant good morning to you. Philip, how are you going, my brother? Good morning, Cyril. As I say, Philip, let me don't forget Valencia West. Neil De Silva, a pleasant good morning to you. Your wife. Delia, good morning. KK, a pleasant good morning to you. Gasman, good morning.
Turned into wine. Open.
Laverne, Ash, all of you, a pleasant good morning to you all.
There's no one
And Jackman, good morning. The whole of the Valencia crew, a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you.
like you.
Hey, Jubati, good morning.
The darkness you shine.
Ramota Singh, a good morning to you.
Out of the ashes we rise.
Balroop, how are you going?
No one like
Jason Mitchell, I done mention you already, man. Hey, Zarada Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you.
you. Is strong.
David Sammy J. Jr., good morning, William Saunders.
Any other. Our God is
Tommy Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you. 007, good morning. Jasodra, good morning to you. Kamla, Samlal Singh, a good morning. Yeah, Freezer the Mohammed, a pleasant good morning. Don't tell you morning already, eh?
into the darkness.
Hey, Chan Mati, good morning.
Out of the ashes we rise.
Hey, Duke, a pleasant good morning to you.
Unlike you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger.
What is that? Ethelbert? Ethelbert Duke?
Any
God, I wonder if I pronounce that right. Morning to you.
our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God.
3J, good morning to you.
Greater. Our God is strong.
Hey, Greenwich, Audrey, how are you going? Good morning.
You are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome
Hey,
in
DJ First Mohammed. Out there in New York, Queens, a pleasant good morning to you. Fufu, good morning. Clarence, good morning. And I'm a pleasant good morning to Mr. Clarence and Faye. A pleasant good morning to you. Lisa, good morning to you. Miller, good morning to you. So much of you all already joined. What's that? What's that about? The budget date on the 18th.
And they forgot it.
Garnish, good morning. Ramesh, good morning. Imagine that, eh? Garnish, Ramesh.
And what can stand against?
Good morning to you all.
For God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against?
The Hulk, good morning to you, Loranda Cordina, good morning. 007 until the morning, Raquel. Yes, Raquel McNicole, good morning. Hey, Nigel Hapol, good morning. Fufu, how are you going? Black Chinese, I ain't seen you for a while up. What's going on with you? Rafi, aka postman.com. Pardon all of you. Pleasant good morning to you all. Kafika, all of you. Lawrence, good morning. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Mr. Lawrence, Miss Brooklyn, Angie, Miss Lorna. Good morning to you all. Miss Lauketa, Mr. Lauketa, all of you. Patricia Reed, good morning. Why you just always pick the wrong set of people to tell morning and think Patricia Reed? You can't be tracking me and thing, and instead you tell me morning, you tell everybody that coming on and have been tolerating you. Although you kind of set a cool down, which is good. So it looks like I'm a little affectious on you, which is good, But I don't tell Miss Arima and Slimy them morning, man. Right? Let me start off on a good foot, right? Yeah. Tell them morning private. Send a private message to them. You're on. You don't have to put it up where all we could see. Right? Yeah, let me continue there. Ryan Ali, John, good morning to you. Yeah, Andy, what? What Patricia Reed? What? Andy, what? Springella, yeah, well, I go stop calling you out because you ain't telling me morning. You ain't telling people morning, but you jump in to tell the thing. I must say morning to my two other people, they Narayan Harrigan, that's Dave and Deborah. Two lovely people. Good morning to you. My brother from another mother, Kishan Ali. A pleasant good morning to you. Sandy Jones, you now join. Good morning. Donna Gockens, that's my family. You know. That's the first you ain't seen my family. You did like Pandey bad? Good morning to you, Donna Gockens. When I did say supporting PNM and the family, she did done bust out from the PNM long time. Mary, a pleasant good morning to you. Let me finish see what I miss here. Don Lopez, good morning. That's on the other side. My boy, let me say good morning to Orlando. That's how we is here. Remember, family members will have tongue and teeth clashing. But we just have to organize and understand that we must put our differences aside. Today, yesterday was yesterday. Today is today. At the end of the day, all of us support the one team, which is we support our UNC government. So let me say a pleasant good morning to my brother Orlando. Most times makes very good contributions, but sometimes he's come across very show off to me too. Sometimes he's come off show off to everybody, to the callers, to the my family, the Santis. Like he walking on like he's a real big boy kind of thing now. I only know I like to fight big boys. Yeah, especially when they coming across advantages. When they coursing out and things, so they coming across advantages to me my viewers, my listeners. So I just want to take a turn in your tail, you know. But he's one of us. Orlando is one of us. Let me say morning to Orlando, not forgetting our next brother, who is one of us, Kenrick Passar. And he and all how you tongue and teeth clashing. He and all easy. But that we brother, he and all that is we brother. He loves Trinidad and Tobago. Kenrick Passar is a very, very good fella. Very good one. And we have to continue the fight to build Trinidad and Tobago. He is a good one. I can't forget Jimmy Ramcrit too. Good morning. A&A doubles and roti out there. Noel Brown, Gita Brown. All of you, the Ann lady, all of you, a pleasant good morning. Ramona saying good morning to you. Hey, Stefan Ramsarup. Good morning to you.
And again, and if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us?
Reynold, I don't tell you morning already, eh?
With us, then what?
I'm also how I'm forgetting. Our next brother who does be vexing with me, but only he are wrong long. He's a very, very, very good one. Tongue and teeth is clash too. Yeah, tongue and teeth is really clash too with him. But only he's a real die-hard devotee to the Ground Report program. At times he's be calling and sometimes I really don't see the call, so sometimes I might send a message and thing because again I try to multitask. That is my brother from Canada. Telling you for let me don't forget baby. My baby, a pleasant good morning to you. Teacher Balmain. Video from Vancouver, all of you. Not forgetting Dave out there in Canada too. Good morning, Dave. Conversations was nice. Good morning, Dave. But it's not Dave I'm talking about out there in Canada. Eh? We're talking about the one and only. So they don't even bother. The first. Yeah. Mr. Ramnarine. How you going? The man stop calling me program, you know. He vexed with the Pitbull. Mr. Ramnarine, good morning. Cindy Mohan, good morning to you. Time and Talk, good morning. Pundit Param, Mirage, a pleasant good morning to you. Mr. Ramnarine, look your partner and the Pitbull, man. You go get me second, more second. Don't vex with your Pitbull partner, right? That's my partner, Mr. Ramnarine. And his son, Adish, Nicholas Ramnarine. Good morning to you. I see him a school boy, Adish. After, sorry about that, I was resting. And then it's just after this, be going through back the phone. When I go into the phone, sometimes when I do see it later, they say, boy, don't go and call back nobody, disturb nobody. You know? Farmer Kane Farmer, how you going, boy? Good morning to you. What about the cassava man? A long time cassava man and come on, you know. But I see comment and view on the
Into the darkness,
on the live outside of
out of the
outside the Hall of Justice. A lot of people. Imagine that thing, that the views with that or I think last somebody tell me it's about nearly 100,000 people on Facebook they view that. Kala, young hip, I done say with Black Chinese already. I say I ain't see her all a while. Oh boy. Somebody I just missed this in the one, no? Oh, Mickie Thunderboom. How you going? Only he used to fight we, you know. But he changed. We only waiting for Patricia Reed. If Patricia Reed change, we go treat you good. Yes, Michael. Good morning to you. Andy, you sound vibrant this morning. Come out with love and happiness. What I would say? I've always been a loving person. No, but very unhappy with, remember his 10 years was very unhappiness. You know, happy again, but still a little unhappy based on various things. Whether it be health-wise or, you know, whether it be listening to good people saying that, anyhow, let me don't go there. Hey Daryl, Mohan, a pleasant good morning to you. And then for Mohan, man, them two brothers, real good people. All boy, you do be right here, Black Chinese. Yes, I saw the budget date is October the 13th. Nice. Very good. Remember that is where everybody waited on, eh? Don't the Pitbull waited on that. There are people laughing and saying, hey, look at that. Look, they ain't get the gong report, nothing. The gong report just there. Yeah. What you gonna say? Good thing comes to those who wait. With God, by God, all things is possible. And again, I say I gain a lot. No property tax, the children life fund, in which my daughter and all benefited. You know, it have a lot of things that already have been put in place by this government, and in no way I regret. From ever since myself, my co-host, and them, and the Ground Report program, when many had give up on the UNC, we stand the ground and kept the flag waving, and that's good. And today, this is the result. It's not a regrettable result at all. It's not a regrettable result. It's a great, great, great result. This country can handle the next 5 years of the PNM. Rowley, Stuart Young. I said we can't handle the 13 opposition that it have right now. Who come out and says fake news? Vika Balkaran, you're saying something about fake news. Where is it? Budget date, the 13th of October. That's fake news. Radical, pleasant good morning to you. Marlon Sicharan, good morning. 007 say my birthday is on the 12th. Dion, legendary, pleasant good morning to you. Budget date is fake news. Let me open the lines earlier. I want to open the lines early on that. Yeah. I don't want to believe that is fake news at all. It go hurt me. Fake news? Who says fake news? Look, Jason Mitchell saying it's fake news. Or Devika Balkaran saying Tanku says fake news. Oh God. Hey. Oh my God. I know saying, well, amen, hallelujah, the budget day come. Fake news now? Well, look at one catch heart attack now, yes? All I want all of them activists and they call in and say, oh God. All of them will be smiling and say, right, budget. Hey, finally, UNC activists could be taken care of. And then to hear no fake news, all of them people and them job down and there. Look, I and all they no catch heart attack day. Fake news, oh God. What we go say? Morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. For all your viewers. Andy, that is fake news. PNM Murugu, whatever your name is, come and say that. That never come from the officials in the UNC.
But how you move from talking like a woman to talking like a man now? You sell out yourself. KFC,
all
you know?
right, Andy. Well, I half and half, you know. But Andy,
yeah.
I hear you're going through some challenges and you're getting sick. Thank God for speedy recovery. I that's a banker, you know. Because you're seeing who in campaign so hard when we was already running from the police, getting locked up, going in the black jeep and getting tear gas. And they're telling the true active person, the true supporters, hold on. Right now, the rope getting shorter, you know, and I hope that did a small thing in the budget, you know, and because
that it's not those things that raise that have me not too well. It's just I had to just take care of my health, do some more running, and you know,
I know
brisk
that,
walking and them kind of thing. But look, somebody is saying here KFC that it have been confirmed that Monday is the budget, eh?
Well, and they merely help from the officials, you know. I help from PNM. You know that PNM, man? You know that whole PNM?
Huh?
Murugu, whatever your name is. The The man who in the UNC when you come in and causing a set of kucho. It's them so they bring down the UNC. Because activists and true supporters fighting for the little bread. They say me, don't look up for nothing from the government. We always come in and begging.
Who Morugo? Who is Morugo? You said them so Morugo.
The Piro for the UNC. He wasn't happy on them. He didn't form a party or rubber up and rolling on them in the earlies.
Who is that?
The Piro for the UNC, Morugo, Kuru, name that I ain't cursing him, I can't pronounce his name proper.
Oh, I don't know who is that.
But you know where I'm coming from?
Nah, I know who is that.
You know who's that?
Nah,
but Andy, I will say as pretty cover the budget is short, you'll get healthy, you'll get strong, and you go to no political tobacco. You go eat and drink in the proper way. Because I come here to blow fire, you know. Andy, good morning. All who listening. All who listening.
You sell out yourself. You sell out yourself. You come on there, I say, but who is this nice lady? Morning, Andy.
Andy, you know, Monday and Saturday, me and my MP had a walk about, because you know the Wally, I like that walking about.
I see you, I see you in your jacket and a hat. Yeah. I see you with MP Vadenda Mohet. Yeah, I see you working with MP. I see you the other day too with Kodisha Amin. And then I realized, so as you start to meet all these people there, all of a sudden, you ain't studying activists hungry. What happened? You get feed up.
And I meeting all them people and them and getting Photoshop up and all kind of thing. It's nice, you know. But when I get pictures, then I see my belly burning and you feel like you give me pictures and things in there. I come out and blow fire on them because I are strong activists that people listening and sending screenshot to the minister and saying, look how you bad talking the minister. And all kind of thing, and them getting their bread on that way. That plenty of them listening, but they can't cause no control me and the minister. So I looked and listen, and you'll get better, man. But it is just now, Monday.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Echo for us, a pleasant good morning to you.
Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like
007 say KFC, stop it.
none like you.
Michael say Ian Allen say next Monday is budget day.
Our God is strong.
David, a pleasant good morning to you.
Higher than any.
David say the UNC Facebook page say it is the 13th.
Awesome in power, our God.
Put it at KR say Andy Tanku say he did not put any date. PNM newspapers doing that. Sheldon Roach, a pleasant good morning to you. Well, whether is it 13th? It had to be before November.
You shine
Budget had to read, so what we go say?
out of the
Nas Ali say, Andy, it's confirmed it's budget day Monday.
like you.
Jill Monroe said the budget the day must come. Why worry? And that's why I just said it. Either or the budget day had to come. It had to come. Either or. Whether Monday coming or Monday next after or the Monday after that. It had to come. Morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
I call him from the Laba Sandy.
Hey, all budget day. Some people say,
Up on the Laba right now, I looking for it.
eh?
I thought when I support the UNC, I would have win. But it seems that
Oh
everybody else
God,
will decide.
budget day coming. Hold on, man.
Let me ask you an educational question. What the budget had to do with activists and them? Am I here? Wow.
By then, no, they will have an allocation of money. They will have an allocation of money.
Right.
They will have the plan and the policies and things that they will be able to execute. Now they will organize
If
a
price drop on gas, it gonna drop on gas for all the citizens. If flour raise, it gonna raise for all the citizens.
Oh God.
Whatever happening, budget gonna happen for all the citizens.
All right. What's your right? What's your contribution? Go ahead, Anderson.
But I'm making it. I hope after the budget that we don't wait on what? You had to debate the budget and you had to wait on January. I hope that those in authority could make the children of Trinidad and Tobago, not by keeping a party or not by run stuff on the 13th, and all proceeds go to children policy and these things. We talking about on the ground. Will the budget trickle along to the ground whereby they will have some stuff implemented like
I believe budget will trickle down on the ground because again,
yes.
remember with the budget, remember with the budget, again, it will be ministries now will have the allocations, right? Then it have the makeshift programs that will come back online, I believe so, right?
It seems like Wasa had their allocation long time. It seems like Wasa alone, right? Have allocation long time. It seems like AGC too. Because Wasa doing what they want. Little Barry in charge alone. Wasa doing what they want. Hiring 10 every week. As a no one election, 200 came in. Then they made on budget. So I think that budget thing, that thing will deter me and nothing. Right. But the word is, and you don't want me. I feel like I was for the gong report first. I feel I was for the gong report from 3 in the morning.
All right, go ahead.
Right? But just wait to see. Right? Just wait to see now, anybody. So much to say.
Supposing now you're talking before time and then when budget come and read, the people and them debate the budget and after that you see things that happen. Then what you go say? We'll go just have some...
And these things supposed to be happening a long time. What I want to say, you see my uncle, my godfather, who when some of them big old people call the radio and say, Challenger and Munilal, the buy box of the children and beat them. Dr. Munilal never stop. Challenger never stop. And if this party treated my godfather, Dr. Munilal, when they touch him, I wanted to know they're going to be touching the whole beat them. And if they feel a shock, I mean, the young fellas, this crumple, I mean, the edgy. And only take back this one to whoever they want to take it to. If we find any beat them,
but who touching? Who I not hearing about anything or know about anything?
See that we're going to
with Munilal. Yeah. Munilal is working great. At this point in time, the government and Munilal is working together. He have achieved a lot so far within the energy industry. I am not seeing any issue out there when it comes to the Honorable Dr. Rudal Munilal.
All right, and if you say so, but others in watching it like that. Anyway, I look on and listening as I normally does. I look on and listening.
And he's a man, Munilal is a man I respect with real respect.
After all hard work, that man do for the UNC party.
He's a very great person. And he's doing well, and he will continue to do well.
You see them up front? No. But like we just taking a low. Yeah. As we already say, is the mafia? Always remember that.
Right, but I want to believe that's just your perception, and that the Honorable Dr. Munilal and the government and everybody is going well. Don't let the PNM media bring any kind of stupid thing like every time any riff, whether he went away to deal with energy matters or not, or if it go. That had nothing to do with it. Dr. Munilal plays an integral role within the UNC. He's a deputy political leader,
I
and the
don't think
UNC
so.
membership loves him and respects him and supports him. All our deputy political leaders, all our leader, everybody, we support everyone. And Munilal is a highly respected person by myself and everyone else.
Let me say good morning to Mr. Forrest Khan, Dr. Munilal, Mr. Lincoln, Kadisha Amin. Yeah, the names are telling morning earlier. Good morning to you, darling, Kadisha Amin. Yeah, that's my darling. I'm moving on, you know. I'm moving on. So don't feel because you're darling. My woman, when I ready to tell my woman, I say, hey, you're playing the fool or what? Carry it on your shoulder. And he said, I can do it, Kadisha Amin. Right? But I love Kadisha Amin bad. Politically earlier. No, someone else have it wrong. Politically. So I say good morning to all the good ones in the UNC. The
All
good
right.
ones on them.
Morning
Mr.
to,
Lincoln, morning to you, darling.
morning to all by Anderson. Oh, everybody in UNC is good. Thank you very much,
Look,
Anderson.
Andy, we're not going for other cuss,
All right.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Lennox Smith call Mikey K now. Just let him know for anything now. Alright, all of the lines are open still, eh? What's on your front burner? Oh, let me just finish there, Rosa. Don't tell them morning already there. Mubarak, good morning. Marcia, good morning. Jason Nasbit, good morning. All right, the call horrors. Oh boy, Ruben Noel, good morning to you. Jill Monroe, good morning. All right, I get everybody, man. What people, yeah. To the K2, I think I done till the morning. Delia Di Silva, I done tell Delia Neil Di Silva all every morning. Nasa Hussein, a pleasant good morning to you. Grace, good morning. Bis Pasal, morning. Nice. So I get everybody here. Sensible, good morning. Audrey, I don't tell you morning already, you know. Hey, Farmer Kane, Farmer say the government should give Anderson the entire fork as in, you know, it eats with a fork budget. Forking, you know, forking up the land budget. Yeah, like Kane Farmer Kane fed up of him. And Maria Amin say, oh jeez. And Maria Amin say, oh jeez. What? This guy has to come on so early to disturb this great program. Andy, keep him short, please. Yeah. Keep him short, but what I did is, you know, dialogue with him. He's so quick he gone, dialogue with him. Because I not see no perception or no nothing out there that Munilal have any problem or that the activists and them, everybody waiting for the budget, man. You're going to come in negative before the eggs hatch. I'm using when one of them fouling them just come off your egg and stay too long or what? You come off here, eat, you walk, you go by the beach, your thing, and then you go back to try to hatch them egg go get cold. So go back on your egg and wait now, man. Let the egg and them hatch. Denny Motilal, good morning. 35-87, a pleasant good morning to you. Why am I name day, boy? Jason Mitchell, I don't tell you morning, eh? Nice. Fatkan, good morning. Maraboni and Tobago, a pleasant good morning to you all. Nice. Amina, Bridgelal, good morning. Alexander, pleasant good morning to you. Pritisha Mohammed, good morning. Jacqueline Sami, good morning. You know, join us. Brian Joseph, good morning. Annie, a pleasant good morning to you. Roma Price, good morning to you. How things? Chan. Good morning, Chan. Devant Maharaj, good morning. Derek Shabadi, a pleasant good morning to you. That's the Police Youth Club. Officer Derek Shabadi, good morning. Rolly, good morning. Lucky, good morning, Lucky. And Brown, good morning to you. Nice. Mickie, Thunderboom, all of you. All of the lines are open here. What's on your front burner? Some people saying the budget call is fake news. Some saying it's not fake news. Oh boy. Rambaran, a pleasant good morning. Lennox, don't forget to call the thing, because either you own or I own if he input on the thing. Oh boy. Let me take some calls. I'm going to check them WhatsApp and then by the time. Let me see any one of them newspapers and then let me see if they're saying anything about any budget Monday coming here.
I did call him.
All right. Anybody
and I left a message as well.
Oh, what about anything about any budget?
It was a mistake on the part of the PRO, Mongrou. He indicated that it would be next week Monday. However, he withdrew that on social media because that was the prerogative of the Minister of Finance. But one could easily see, because the Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister remained, of course, silent on the matter, but it is obvious it will be Monday because the entire exercise has to finish at the end of this month. It means that, as we predicted here, that they will be going, even though Diwali, of course, will be part and parcel of the reality, but it is clear that they will be going throughout the night and into the morning to make sure that the exercise is finished. Because when it is passed in the Parliament, after, of course, the presentation, the response of the opposition and the immediate, of course, debate, then you have, of course, the Standing Finance Committee exercise, that all of which has to be done before the end of this month. So therefore, it will be a hectic parliamentary session, and the budget must be called at least on Monday. Must be read on Monday. They can't go further.
Let me say a pleasant good morning to Kamara. A pleasant good morning to you. Kamara, you getting ready for school? Andy Kamara, say you don't love her because you only tell me. And here morning. Oh boy, nah. I must say morning to Kamara. Good morning. So, good morning to your father, Neil De Silva, your mother, Delia De Silva, and you, Kamara. Good morning. You getting ready for school? Good morning to you. Oh boy, let me just play out some of those voice notes and them here one time, they too. Oh yes. Play out some of those voice notes.
Andy, good morning to you, Lennox, Mickie, Newbie, and to everybody out there.
Fast.
The PNM propagandists and them at work. And they fooling the weak brain people out here. Kamala never reshuffle her cabinet, you know. Kamala never reshuffled her cabinet. Kamala strengthened the ministries and them, you know. But you see, when you're like a Good Friday rara, an empty dustbin banging on the pavement, you will believe anything the media say. That is why we keep saying Stop buying the papers. Let the media feel it in their pockets for lying. Mrs. Prasad Bissessar never reshuffled her government. Just because when Rowley took over Udicott, was that a reshuffle? So because Mrs. Prasad Bissessar now was part of some ministry, I don't know which one it is, right? But I am also listening. I didn't see any reshuffle. I see strengthening of ministries. I am seeing strengthening. And I want to tell Penny, you get another bee in your bonnet. Huh? Or they could chuck how much fire all you want. Whoever want to forfeit, that's the business because they're weak. They're weak like you, Penny. You coming to ask Munilal why he didn't go? You know what Munilal was doing in the country that was more important, that needed his attention rather than going on the trip. That why he was there to talk? Why you were not there to talk all the time for 9 years and 7 months? Why were you not talking? Why were you playing deaf, dumb and blind? But you coming to ask Munilal a question? Look, woman, holler. Nobody wants to hear from all you. If the media want to give all the attention, let the media go right ahead. But I'm appealing to genuine. My emphasis is on genuine in all capital letters. Genuine UNC supporters. Do not take on the propagandists and them in the media. That is what PNM doing. You heard Marvin said it. You heard Marvin say it about the propagandists in the PNM. Andy, let me tell you something. Who can't wait? Let them go. We will know exactly what's going on Monday. We will know the status of the country. And we know, regardless of what Mrs. Prasad Bissessar is going to do her best to help everybody. She is going to do her best. Thanks a lot, Andy, and have a good one.
Pleasant good morning to Vice Chairman of the Corporation, Nasser Hussein. Good morning to you. Oh boy. Nice. Let me just play them voice notes out there quick. It don't much, it don't have much.
Good morning, Andy. Fake Pastor Grubbles is very angry because PNM3 had a people meter yesterday with citizens supporting the UNC reshuffle. Listen to the angry fake pastor for yourself, Andy.
This is why I wasn't coming on this evening. You can listen to this.
5 months into the new administration, the Prime Minister has made changes. So today we asked, are you satisfied with the performance of the cabinet?
This is what you had to tell us. Remember, they now come in for power. It's a few months now they take up office. And you have to give them a chance. You know, so far, so good. Let's see what they'll do in the future.
I am saying, yes, realignment is important because if you check it, there's several government ministers in the Prime Minister's routine. There's plenty of them there. And I'm saying, if you see it fitting to get better governance or good governance, I'm in total agreement with it.
I find the moving all right because it needs change. And she said she will change, she will make a change, and she did it. So we just had to hold on and wait and see.
There are new cabinet, and obviously, being a new cabinet, they'll need some time. And I believe there are no flashing out everything. So I believe give them some time and you'll see things over. But we are seeing changes and things happen, and maybe just a little patient, give it a wait, and we'll see some better performances.
I think that she's doing what she could do with whatever resources she has. I mean, people are being hard on her. But at the end of the day, she's doing what she could do.
The PNM had their time. Now the woman gets she time. The people should let the woman do what she has to do. You understand? And she, wherever the woman doing, myself, I feel she doing something good.
speaking at the show. This is impressive.
Mass firings, compounded lies, a vindictive AG, a two-day prime minister that is ready to bust some ministers' heads. The UNC cannot run his course.
Hans, I wanted to tell you this evening, you have to find a new slogan, you know, because after listening to those people today, this evening on CNC3, I don't think the country believes you.
Andy, good morning. Andy, I planned not to call this station for a long time. I decided I wasn't going to call, but after hearing that guy from the beta, Andy, everything for that guy is negative and activist. Andy, how many activists do UNC have? What, 1,000? If you have 1,000 activists, according to the beta man, the Labas man, the beta, you have to, and everybody wants $1 million for the activity. You have to give them $100 million to the activists, and you only need 3 activists, my brother, and they're the wrong report. That's it. Nobody else. And Anna Monsami don't get your job. She a good activist because she told me to. You only know this KSC and KWC and ULC and all this crap. They are all activists. So everybody who went to the march is activist. Everybody who marched people, the 100,000 came out of march, 50,000, 20 marches, they're all activists. Boy, this activist is getting out of hand. I have a camera sitting all over the garbage or the school. All can be activists, have only have education, don't know how to speak properly. Okay? Go and get an education, come and talk and speak proper English so people understand what you say. And it's 2 activists in the wrong port station. Alright? Talk to you later, Andy. But one more thing, I'm up here too, you know. I'm an activist for the other party. I don't ask for nothing. I told the party good, I don't ask it. But they give me nothing. I don't want nothing. I work for my money and enjoy my life. I'm an activist too up here. People all always clown into that who are activists, who call yourself activists. Always looking up, going with the bag empty to look for something. So I would
No, don't call now, man. Don't call. We just finished say the voice notes on them day. Oh, boy.
actually talk a party. I want a party do for the country. What's the party do for the country, not for you. Activists. Everything is activist. Later. Andy, one more thing is, Andy, tell that clown, Anderson Wilson, that Lavati had never voted for nobody but PNN. So they don't give a damn about the Lavati. Okay? You could say what you want, Anderson Wilson. You cannot make that party change and people change their mind to a different party. They will always put PNN, talk about the Lennox, always stay in the doldrum, and if all you get no books, that's all the problem. Alright? Because you cannot change people's mind. They tried so hard to change because people and they would not change. So someone stop behaving like a fool and stop calling the station and complaining. Oh God, man. People tired hearing you, bro.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning. Good morning, I'm in Wisconsin, Wisconsin. Pastor Chicago and in Wisconsin now. Mr. Wilson, be some patient now, man. Only be some patient now. Let watch it come out and see what's going on. Then you make your assumption or opinion. We can't pump egg in full belly right now. Right? Let it hatch now, man. Let the egg come out from the belly and find out then you make some kind of thing. Don't make up assumption like that. That's foolish, right? You can't do that. You're going ahead of the game, man. Wait, have some patience. He said, those who wait shall mount up like eagle. Right? Wait. You'll get your share, don't worry, man. It's coming to you. I tell you that. I tell you that.
Andy, this is a budget day. Yesterday they say it was fake news, but now look, they have up this guy. They say it's 13th and true. So it's PNM day. It's PNM among the 13th. I bad luck, you know.
Andy, good morning. KFC speaking about Kerr Mayhew.
Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. Well, as you say, it looked like it's confirmed that budget will be Monday coming. You know?
Yeah, there's no choice. We said it already at the beginning of the week and last week because we were certain that it would not have been on Monday, and then that's because it was clear before the Prime Minister left. She did say that she was looking at some issues, and she needed to see the entire document before she calls or contemplate a day. But of course, she also, I'm sure, would have known that she has a time constraint, a date constraint, and therefore she knew that the maximum would have been up to next week Monday, and that would have given her sufficient time to come back from her very successful mission at the UN in the United States, another what I consider to be off UN presentation talks, and to give her some time to look at the entire document. And then, of course, Nanku will now have to present it on Monday formally. Traditionally, that is the pattern where the budget is presented on a Monday, and that will give the opposition sufficient time to look at it, to examine and prepare the response by the following Friday. Friday is the usual date on which, or the day on which, the lower house usually convenes. And then after that, of course, you have the upper house will now also be looking at it, the Senate. And then you have, of course, the finance committee, standing finance committee, to look at it in details. And all of that has to be done before the end of this month. So what has to happen clearly, in spite of the fact that the Diwali would be part of the mix in terms of the consideration, but the country's work has to be done. And what will happen is that they will go into late sessions, into the morning session. That is not uncommon. We have seen that already. And I suspect that they will have to use weekends as well in order to get the task over and done with, and to work within, of course, the legal parameters that the budget would have, of course, necessitated and outlined as we know it to be. So that is where we are. That's where
I watched that in the Guardian today, saying that the army is to be called into the prisons. Alexander promises sweeping changes to arrest, riot, and
some people.
Go ahead.
Some people like Marvin Gonzalez is saying that the fact that they are unable to call the date for the budget is shows that they are unprepared. That is the kind of talk, and that they should call an election if they know that they can't present a budget. Of course, one time I remember that when the Rowley administration came in, which gave him the lifeline to be talking the hogwash that he's talking now, I know that they, in fact, inaugurated the Attorney General first before the Prime Minister.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that.
So that is water under the bridge. That is, of course, nonsensical, wishful thinking on the part of them. But the same opportunism to have some kind of conversation that has no relevance seem to be the order of the day for
the day with them.
the 12+1. Yeah,
The prison boss.
In terms of the prison, remember this was a realignment. It is not a reshuffle. Reshuffling usually sees, of course, ministers or persons being shifted around. No, in this case, it was, of course, portfolios being aligned. Like in the case of Saddam Hussein, he gets the opportunity because he is, of course, the Minister of Legal Affairs. So he added to his portfolio would have been land regularization, the speed with which evaluation can take place. In other words, to get that process going, you would have to go to 3 different ministries. The Ministry of Agriculture. You'll have to go, of course, to land and survey, or maybe the land regularization department, and all of that. So what has happened is that is a one-stop shop scenario for most of them. In the case of Roger Alexander, he now gets totally the prison system, and what he has said, he has been advocating that because he has prison totally to his, because that was shared between himself and another ministry. He is now proposing, of course, to treat with security outside of the major prisons, because the one on Frederick Street will be closed down, will be decommissioned. He's able to make that kind of recommendation.
Wow.
All right.
And the present boss reports more than 626 drone sightings since April. Oh, since April to now.
Yeah, and recently, of course, they got two success stories, investigations in 2 consecutive, I think, days or weeks, as the case may be. But of course, unfortunately, what we have is a situation where a 13-year-old was involved because he probably was the tech man who could fly the drone to drop, of course, contraband into the prison. So he is there, and of course, it triggered a statement made, which of course I am not in total agreement with, by the Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, stating that if they could do crime of big people, then of course children and non-adults should be tried and probably given the same kind of treatment as if it was an adult. Well, of course, there is sufficient evidence to show that you don't want to sully the opportunity of a young person moving into adulthood, and that really doesn't.
People do change.
The statistics shows sociologically, psychologically, that really doesn't help such individuals. Of course, there are a lot of a plethora of information on that from coming out of the United States and other places.
Other places.
I would advise that you don't be so harsh on the young people, but leave the system as is. What I will
say, if it is to do the crime, pay the time.
Put pressure on the parents.
Put pressure on the parents. Put the pressure on the parents. And yes, lock them up. I different to you. It's plain talk bad manners. Hey, Philip Alexander.
No problem.
Philip Alexander defends the PM realignment of housing portfolios. What realignment housing portfolio had Lennox Smith?
Well, I didn't get any details.
Because what's them training them didn't know what I was doing, you know. You feel them and know that, look, a big person tell them, because they got in drones, hey, fly that drone and drop it and drop these illegal. Them know, so if they get catch, get them the full brunt of the law. Now go to Alexander. What portfolios is that?
As I said, I'm in disagreement with.
All right, you disagree? I agree.
They lost the opportunity. Yeah, okay.
All right, but I said
agree to disagree, right?
Simple.
Okay.
And that some people when they kill people, or wherever they get chained. If you gotta go before the line, you gotta go before everybody. They gotta get boss. That is all. Right, Philip Alexander. Agree with the realignment of the housing portfolio. What alignment it had in housing? Because it had 3 ministers.
I know that. I know that he made a generic statement as to the reason for the alignment, which is of course that to give people, as I said, with respect to Saddam Hussein, a better one-stop shop arrangement where the fit is better, and therefore there is much more efficiency and delivery.
Where mean, so land settlement agency going to Saddam Hussein now?
I would think so, because his job is to now expedite the delivery of land, the valuation of land, and to make certain that people get title faster. And Tobago will, of course, welcome that, because they have always had this problem of land tenure and land certification and ownership. And therefore, of course, it is a welcome sign. In fact, I want to say, too, that that came as a result. Philip Alexander has said it as well as Saddam Hussein. So you could say it come from the horse's mouth, where all of that arrangement was due to a consultation initiated by the Prime Minister to ask people how better they can deliver as far as their ministries are concerned. And that realignment gazetted now and becoming official is as a result of that exercise. So it was not just a prime ministerial decision, but it was, of course, a collective effort on all the ministers to see where things can work better and where it should go for that to happen. Even the Ministry of Sports would have had some kind of adjustment there as well. And of course,
do you have the paper that shows all the different portfolios?
The one I'm concerned about is, of course, the Minister of Labour. When I met with him early, he said that, well, he was concerned that he may not have NEDCO. NEDCO, not NIDCO, NEDCO. Well, that is now in the hands or within the portfolio of the Ministry of Labour. So I will be communicating with him on that, because we have several businesses in these parts that suffered from COVID, never recovered.
Yeah, but you keep that to you and him. You keep that to you and him. You keep that to you and him.
No. I'm just saying that he's a beneficiary of the alignment.
Oh, right.
Because the alignment we were talking about. All right, go ahead. Yes.
Nice. Oh boy. So the only realignment in housing is land settlement. Right. So we get that one clear. Right, they say government sources say October is likely the budget date, right? After our online post causes confusion. Well, we done already discuss that. But Minister Alexander promises sweeping changes to arrest riots in jails. So he also is saying the army to be called into the prisons. Is that lawful? Whereby, you remember, prisons supposed to deal with prisons, but would it be lawful that army personnel on your freezer, we seen your lips, just your freeze about
yeah. It appears that I have to take the background, but I want to say on that score, why I'm freeze, that the Prison Association did welcome the initiative, but clearly it could have only been part of the security, because they said that they were calling for that all the time, where, of course, other partners in the law enforcement apparatus, which would include, of course, the army, they are welcome. Of course, what I glean from what they are saying is that they will assist in security outside of the prison.
Oh, outside the prison.
Outside the prison, yes.
All right, fix yourself now. Fix yourself by the time. Let people see your mouth moving, let them see you talking. In that way, people will be able to feel you out. Plenty better. Trinidad and Tobago, the lines are open by the meanwhile. The lines are open, the numbers to call. We also see Lennox Smith while you're fixing that the Self-Help Commission was placed under the Prime Minister to tackle the financial issues. So Michelle Benjamin,
pass. I'll look for the entire exercise. There's some 18 ministries or ministers would have been affected, including the office of the Prime Minister or the Prime Minister's portfolio. She has taken on a number of other things, but dealing with let's say delivery to the downtrodden and the vulnerable in the society. In the case of Ministry of Sports, I noted that that there is one that I thought was very, very significant. No, I think it left the Ministry of the People and went to sports, and I think it was dealing with something about geriatric. I don't want to be accused of misinformation, so I will leave it there and then look for the information, and I will confirm with you. So if there are any other things I can address that you have on your mind, I will certainly accommodate.
All right, well, look for it by the time. So we would like to know the self-help is an important thing. So I know where today you believe the arrangement is, but I sought out that many of the realignments have everything to do with efficiency and to get everything aligned in order to ease all the pressures that the people of Trinidad and Tobago have been going through. Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Hello?
Hi, good morning to you.
Oh, yeah. Hi, good morning, Andy. I didn't realize I was on. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. And good morning to all the beautiful people on the ground report. Andy, you know, sometimes when I listen to these people, you know the impression that I get? It's like you take people, not all as some, they know themselves. It's like you take people from kindergarten and you put them into university. So the level too high for them. They can't understand. They can't cope. They're lost. You understand? And this government is working. And when you look, you could see better days are coming. But all these people, some of these people, is just complaining. Everything negative. And they're not looking, and supporting to build a nation. Things are going to happen. What part of the brain is functioning to know that everything cannot happen immediately? It is going to happen. But it's a nagging and it's a finding fault. It's a finding fault. And I look at that over the weekend there, where they had that artificial limb fitness clinic. Nobody ain't talking about that and making that a big issue. You understand? It's the first time in the history of Trinidad I saw a government did what Camilla Prasad says and her government did there on Friday. Did they look at that? It was live on the TV. Did they see what was going on? And you know this nasty CNC3 did not bring one thing about that. TV6, well, they were good, they brought the whole thing. Why are people in this country, why they have no appreciation? Why is they not looking forward and encouraging everything to be built? They want this now, and they want this one, and they want this, and budget. Even the budget come in, the budget will be made, yes, and it will be good. But what are you expecting? For everybody to become a millionaire, and the 13 that they say is the 13, things will be fixed, things will get better. No, the UNC government could never, ever make a budget like what the PNM make in the past 9.5 to 10 years. You hear? All them but do was property tax. Take this, take that, more for gas. Take all the money from the people. You think they come out and protest and make a bacchanal? No, they keep quiet and they shoot. But now everybody want to play Bajon. Everybody want to think. They demanding this and demanding that and they demand. All you get real. Here is a government that everything is going to be fixed. And trust me, everybody will be able to live better. You understand? You look at it, they're getting more CDAP drugs, more. They ain't talking about that. And you know something, I want to compliment the Minister of Homeland Security and Minister Alexander. There is a serious prison problem in that prison. Yeah? And those people, those criminals out there, they insist on getting the contraband or the whatever it is into the jail. Yeah? They mean they're bigger than the law, they're stronger than the law. They understand that Rowley ain't here no more, and Earl ain't here no more, and Fitzgerald Hines ain't here no more. We have a police commissioner that stands for law and order. They don't understand that because, remember, is for 10 years they are custom breaking the law and mashing up this country. You understand? But as we say, we have to fight fire with fire. And the minister know exactly what he has to do. He say he bring in the police, he bring in the army. Do what you have to do, minister. And who vex the vex. And what is so annoying, all the criminologists and the analysts and the economists and the ifs and just like I like to say, all of them just know what should be done and what shouldn't be done when the ministers and the government trying to fix this mess. When the mess going on, none of them is coming up with solutions for the mess. They're not coming up to say, let us do this or let us do that. They sit down in the air conditioning office and the jacket and the tie and they're quiet. But as soon as the government say, we will do this and we will do that, nah, that shouldn't be done. It's just, we don't want to hear earlier. Leave the government, let them do their work. You understand? And when you look at a 13-year-old, a 13-year-old, you go in with drone and things. People have to understand, at 13 years, when the medical minister say, the criminologists say, they shouldn't treat these children as adults. Here now, let me tell you now, I am not saying to put them in the prison with the hardcore criminals, but get somewhere to put these children to save them. And so that they will get discipline. They will know what is law and order. You're 13 years, you're old enough to break the law, but you're old enough to stand the consequences. All the people in this country, get real. Get real, you hear? We have to get tough. This government has to be tough. Yeah, they will be kind, they will be loving, and everything, but they have to be tough if we really want to clean up this lawlessness in this country. You hear? Because half of them who just be talking, if you see the home invaders and all the ones come to them and the family, then they will understand. So, my government only continue. And they want, government, we shuffle. They're only looking for, as the youth used to say, they're only looking for bone and pop. Let me tell you this now. This government strong. They're able, they're intelligent. And the Prime Minister is going to do what she has to do. If when they are doing the business and they say, okay, you might be better here, you will be able to do something better here, let us ship it here and let us ship it here, go ahead, do it. You have to take an explanation from them because whatever is taking place is for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. So, Andy, let us go. Let us thank this government. Let us, as I say, let us keep praying for them. Let us keep supporting them. And the sensible, intelligent, ambitious people, let us keep working and praying and supporting and look forward to a better Trinidad and Tobago. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built. Trinidad and Tobago, as I said, is going to be the country that we want it to be. All you look at Guyana, all you see that bridge they build in Guyana, all you notice, all you don't see that. Imagine, and you know why that built? Because the people in Guyana were smart. They let the progress continue. They went on the 1st of September and they voted for President Ali again. If the stupid people, the stupid people, I say stupid people, had continued the progress from 2015 and keep the UNC there, here now, we would have been like Dubai. So, all you know, stop bursting the one, but what do you expect? What is all you expect? Things going to be better. But trust me, nobody ain't going to become a millionaire on the day called Budget Day. Blessings, guys, and the government. Continue working hard. Well, you have our sensible people love and support, and we know things in this country is going to get better. Nobody can live the way they live for the past 10 years. And with the love that Kamala Persad-Bissessar had, she's going to do everything in her power. The Minister of Finance is going to do everything in the power to make life more comfortable for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Blessings.
Next caller, pleasant good morning to you. Where are you calling from and what's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Good morning, Professor Andy. This is Diego Martin. And good morning to Lennox and Mickie K. A couple of issues. I tend to kind of happy of what happened with the Budget Day. You know what that will do? That will give you an idea who are your trolls and your target audience, who basically jump to everything you say. So you analyze it and you see a lot of PNM people jumping out the hole. The other issue is people hasn't seen it as yet. You remember there was an investigative branch in the TTPS called the ACIB? That has now gone again under the ambit of the Attorney General, John Jeremy. Remember when he said, I come in for you, you and you? All right, listen to what and why, from my perspective, that has taken place. The police service is compromised, is complicit. We have a new general in town, Guerrero, and he seems to have a competency, a strategic mindset that getting certain things done. But the whole of the leadership, 80% of them are compromised and complicit and do not do proper investigation. They all came from the day of policing where they compromised the whole police service and they were catapulted into leadership, and they will not, and that is their mantra, not investigate the wrongdoing of the PNM and the PNM supporters. Look, for example, remember when KCR took the what they call it, the merit list? Look at all those things. Remember, goings and comings have issued with all kind of things. So what this has happened now, this is a strategy to get good police to do good police work. So where malfeasance took place, it will be dealt with in effective and efficient manner. Remember, the ACIB was the unit that was responsible for prosecuting Pandey, prosecuting, even though it failed, prosecuting Kwaitong, etc., etc. This time, we need a strong arm of the police to do the requisite corrective and preventive action. If that has not been done or will not go through, then we are heading for a failed state. I'll go and have a nice morning.
Thank you very much. Nice, the lines are open, eh? While I'm just organizing and I'm blasting here by the meanwhile, Trinidad and Tobago, you could send your voice notes. You can make your calls. The lines are open. Yes, the WhatsApp line and all are open back. I now realize that the WhatsApp was off. Lines and them are back up and running. Go ahead, caller. Morning. What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning? Budget day, they're saying it's most likely on Monday. Please, God. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Mr. Lennox. Good morning to Mickie, the magnificent tree. But just they don't worry me. Because all the from in 10 years or so, what kind of budget we get after that? So the any budget. You could give me the date when you want. I ain't want to hear the date. You could even bring the budget without even telling me the date. so long as the budget is good for the citizens of the land. That's what I want. Now, evil stuck in this land, like we have never seen before. When good come, and you see good want to prevail over evil, or starting to prevail over evil, how you want to put it, evil get worse. And you see it with Stuart Young and Penny, Alrari, Inwood, Gonzal. Well, Avery Brown, well, he's the head of that. They're getting more vicious now because they're telling themselves when the budget come and this government settle and they put things in place, people going to live a better life in Trinidad and Tobago, and they don't want that. They want people to suffer and suffer even worse than how they had us suffering. But we make a change on the 28th, and we must follow up on that and keep these evildoers outside this land. If you hear what Stuart Young come in and say now, it's just a little window that make the judge rule against the state with the COVID system. And Stuart Young believe he do nothing wrong then. Like the judge telling him, say, well, go out on the gazette and make the nation know what is the deal, what is the ban, and all them kind of things. So they desperate. Penny running down the prime minister anyway she go. You see where she went up in UND? She go up there 3 days before. You never had seen that in no government in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. But desperation is there. And why are calling these people evil? Imagine when you go back to the 106 school that the UNC built and when they come into power in 2015. These people and them never do nothing to this school. Right? And you know that children had to go in community center in school, and when is that school 95% finished? That you never finish. I know that sad part in that during the election campaign, you're telling everybody that this UNC government never built no school. They never built no school. They allow 106 school bill. And you will tell the citizen that, and you have fixed them school. You have to be really evil to do something like that, because no good people will do something like that. No good people in a pandemic will left the people outside and they can't come home. No good people will do that. You have to be evil to do something like that. No good people will leave 4 people to die in a pipeline without trying to rescue these people. Think about it. If any of us was a diver and we would have been down there, waiting to get rescued in a pipeline with oil, and nobody coming to rescue you, and you have to wait on your death. You know what it is to wait on death? Knowing if nobody rescues, sometime you're going to die. That might have been one of the most scariest things, but praise God, they eventually die. It's only wicked people will do things like that. So when these people going around like Penny and them and telling you this government do this, this government do that, is they trying to still stick with the evil way they have. That they let one of their own die in the fire in Arima. You know who I'm talking about. Because all they never fixing the system with the fire tenders and the water problem. Today, the water problem being solved all over the country. People, they fixing line that was leaking all over the place, and people are understanding what's going on, right? They only rushing the government with this and trying to make you believe that them is the government is the bad one. But brother man, we go through trouble in 9 years. All them petrol workers who lost their work and ArcelorMittal, TSTT, Wasa, you name it. People suffer in this country under these evildoers. So let us go ahead and push the evil agenda on we. It will not prevail. I am telling you, we will have to walk with God, put the Spirit of God in front of us, especially you, even Andy, because somewhere along the line you have to know what's happening. And we will prevail. This is what I have to say this morning.
Thanks so much. Next caller, pleasant good morning to you. Where you calling from and what's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Morning.
Good morning.
From McBean.
McBean, all right. You just turned down the volume in the back so we will hear you clear and not the backup in the background. Go ahead, my brother from McBean.
Done. Two things. Guyana built a bridge, the longest bridge in the Caribbean. And Trinidad has some contractors working, like them working for life, trying to fix a crack in Mosquito Creek and can't finish a highway that is 60% finished for the last 10 years. That is one. And the next thing, Andy, I vote for the UNC, but I don't want a national award, partner. I don't want everybody to know that I vote for the UNC. I'm not running down no minister to look for no handout. Why people feel they won't vote more than anybody else won? They have a man that call your station every morning. And like he alone vote UNC. He alone want everything. I wonder if he apply for a ministerial job and he ain't get it. What he qualify for? Or he looking for something from Social Security. The man that sounds so boring and repetitive every morning. If you know what they say, with friends like these, you don't need enemies. He fall in that bracket right there. Thanks.
Morning, Andy. Morning, Lennox. Morning, Mickie. Morning, Chantibigo. Morning to everybody who's on the line. Andy, listen to this now. You know, yesterday, I saw in Guyana a bridge that the Guyanese government built in Guyana. The boy, if you see how nice that bridge is, boy, you know, man, that bridge real nice, boy. And listen now, you tell me that PNM in office, or PNM are wrong since 1956. To this day, when they lose election and when in April of 2025 of this year, right? And if you know, man, boy, I am amazed at the kind of progress in Guyana. These people are real progressive. Unfortunately, like not like Trinidad, because you had PNM in office for all these years, and PNM is so unproductive. PNM is a curse and a blight, you know. Look at the state of this country after all these years of PNM rule. And all we get from PNM is only dust, salt, and a wilderness. That is all we get from PNM. Old talk and more old talk. And only talking about race. That is what PNM good for. They good for nothing else but that. And the only truth them speak is that they tell the country that they are propagandists. That is the only truth them could speak. That is how they are. But I saw that bridge, boy, and it's amazing. I said, look at the extent of progress that takes place in Guyana. Boy, you know, PNM always the worst thing that ever happened to Chantibigo, you know. Eric Williams and the PNM. And Dr. Rowley. And to some extent, Manning. Oh gosh, boy. All it despicable to say the least. Anyway, go on. God bless. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Mickie. Good morning, Chantibigo. Good morning to everybody in the live. Andy, you know, I forget what's to mention one thing considering that voice to the accent just now there. Listen now. You know, it's interesting to note that in all the years that PNM in office, right? And looking at that bridge that I saw in Guyana, what the Guyanese government built over that, I think is the Demerara River, right? Which looked like a big lake in itself. That massive bridge that these people build. You telling me in all the years PNM in office, you tell me them can build a bridge from Togo to Tobago? How long it will take them to build that? Look at the amount of money that is wasted in this country over the years that PNM was in office. It's just like it's trillions of dollars that were wasted in this country, you know. Wasted the country money by thieving and corruption and all kind of thing. That is PNM. Look at the state of Trinidad and Tobago today. After all these years, look at the state of how this country looking. And all them could only talk is a sort of race talk and stupid talk and nonsense. Things that makes no sense. That is PNM. Anyway, I go on. God bless.
Morning on day again. Hey man, rain falling heavy here, man. I'm driving through there. Hey, listen. I don't miss what book talking about. They call a juvenile prison, juvenile jail. Prison is different. It's called juvenile jail. Right? That's a temporary home. Right? Because I used to work in there a long time ago. That's for juveniles commit some crime, whatever. Happening when they sell in jail, that's called a temporary home. And they have to coordinate and what kind of thing, and they decide what they want to do. Yeah, that's what it was called a juvenile.
Good morning again. Good morning again to you, Lennox, Mickie, Newbie, and to everybody. And I want to tell Y Suplex, that's the name, right? Get your racist gut out of the chat, okay? Get your racist gut out of the chat. A racist, right? A racist is a morally and spiritually bankrupt individual. And what you put there this morning, it shows that you're morally and spiritually bankrupt. That's your PNM education. I wonder who fooling the Africans and them. I wouldn't go down to your level, you know. But I want to ask a question. Who fooling the Africans and them? Andy, they want us to treat, they want those in authority to treat the bad school children not as adults, right? Treat them as children, but they're not behaving like children, Andy. They're cussing worse than the adults. They're fighting worse than the adults. They're doing things like the adults because we are seeing teenage mothers, right? But yet still, if you sentence them like an adult, right? It will do something to the psyche. I want to know where these psychologists and them this come from, you know. Where did this come from? You know, they could fool some people, but they can't fool all, you know. They can't fool all. I say you want to behave like an adult, you be treated like an adult. Thank you, Andy.
Morning to everybody, Mickie and Lennox. Andy, I love what Dico Martin said this morning. He talked good. Everything he said there, to me, make any sense. Think about it good. That's why I see Rowley bus it, and he threw them under the bus. He gone, you know what coming. You know, I like to hear what he said here. He was quite right.
Andy Williams, good morning. I want to speak to Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to tell her, know who you are in company with. Know who you are making a partnership with. Know who you are putting the hands of Trinidad and Tobago with. This President of USA, Donald Trump, you know that he gave a speech last week and he said that his aim is to take out all fishing boats in the Caribbean. He said he wants no fishing vessels. So he will be targeting and destroying those fishing boats. Do you know that in St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Barbados, and parts of Trinidad, fishing, right, has ground to a halt? Nobody is interested in fishing again because they are scared for their lives. People's livelihood are being destroyed. People cannot feed their families. There is reduced food available because people are scared, because if they go out there and they get nuked, right, or a missile fall on top of them and kill them, you know what's going on there? This man called Donald Trump, I want to tell Kamala, he is a raging demon. He is just shooting vessels randomly. No evidence to say that they were carrying drugs. No searches are being done. And to make matters worse, right, this one-upmanship thing that Trump is engaging, you just killing innocent people. You're not checking the boats to see if they're carrying drugs, right? Even the president of Colombia is coming out and lampooning him for the cruelty and his murderous intentions. He told Trump, he spoke to him and let him know that he is taking Colombia out of NATO because of the bellicose killings that Trump is doing on the sea. Trump said when he will revoke the man's visa, but he's not taking that. He is firing back too. And I want to commend the president of Colombia for standing up against wrongdoing. Let Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar go ahead and say kill them violently. Venezuela is already against us. When China and Russia turn against us now, I hope she could defend this country, because we don't even have one fighter jet parked up in the airport. We have nothing. And that is what we're doing. I don't like how we are being used, right, as a proxy for the United States, right? This nonsense has to stop. What the madness is this? And then Trump went and called all the generals in the United States meeting to discuss strategy for Venezuela, and his own generals and military is rebelling against him. He said that how they can't support the wanton killing of people. I want to know if we are aligning ourselves with a criminal enterprise, because Trump is behaving like a giant inside the Caribbean now. You know, he went back on a video and said that how his aim is to seize all the airports and seaports in Venezuela. So what about the innocent people that are going to get killed now? Are we supporting that? I want Kamala Persad-Bissessar to know who she is in company with and reconsider, because the kind of road that we are going on there, time for us to come out of that. The original intention was to destroy drug cartels, and things are taking an unexpected swift turn, right? And it's going down the road of heading a war. So let Kamala Persad-Bissessar go ahead, right? CARICOM is distancing itself from Trinidad and Tobago, and it has several local people coming out on podcasts and talking to us and letting us know that they want no part of this thing. So I don't know why Kamala Persad-Bissessar reaching there. The best thing is to stay neutral. And finally, you see that cabinet reshuffle that Kamala Persad-Bissessar
Oh boy. That voice note kind of freeze. Let me just finish it. Oh boy.
It's the same thing I was telling you all the time. The government is not performing, right? It is not performing. This morning again, 4 hours on no Port of Spain.
I disagree with you, but it's your right to be a part of the Ground Report program and give your contribution or contributions like anybody else. Just don't break that rules, don't curse, don't be disrespectful. And the people are telling me, cut him off. Not because his opinion is different to your own, means that I must do that. We must agree to disagree. Everybody's opinions is their own. Okay? All right, so let's finish here, boss man. But I, Andy Williams, totally disagree with some of the things that he is be saying. But if I used to do what some of you all are saying, well, then I become a PNM. I become like Rowley and them, where democracy don't prevail. And that's what it is we all fighting for. It is his democratic right, and you all, to choose and be a part of the program and give your contributions. Okay? So, let me finish that voice note there. We'll finish off that voice note. Let's finish here what the boss man have to say.
What going on here? No Port of Spain bus from San Fernando, right? And the one who she's supposed to move and put somewhere else, and right, to ensure that people get to work so they can increase productivity. Mr. Zakuru, she leave him right there. This country falling apart nut by nut and bolt by bolt. I telling you, this country is just going on a slippery slope and nothing is being done. And all Miss Santa Cruz go do is, right, is ball like Rachel Price and feel she could intimidate me. Miss Santa Cruz, you don't intimidate me. You could criticize me how much, but I will say what I have to say. Right? I see Renison Jeffrey make a video criticizing Santa Cruz for some personal attack she make on him. Go and watch it, right? And see how much people fed up with you. And I see he went back in a video and talk about how Kamala Prasad Bisesa supported war and gave a stupid speech. Not me, he said that. Right? So other people agreeing with me. We supporting war. And I want to tell Miss Khadija, I mean, you need to put on your foot with regard to derelict vehicles. There are a lot of derelict vehicles occupying the streets of Trinidad and Tobago, and nobody's doing nothing to move them. The place is like a dump. And, well, I see Miss Jolene John is working. I just want to tell her that the Solomon Hochoy Highway and the Uriah Butler Highway, right, has a lot of potholes and sinkholes. So I just hope that that is addressed. But we supporting war against Venezuela. The United States have no right to determine who runs Venezuela. What we doing inside there, right? We have citizenship over there, and then we going across there to get gas. All you good, yes? Go ahead and provoke Venezuela. When they Lego some missiles behind we, huh? and flatten our country. She will say kill them violently again. Waste of time.
Thank you for your contribution and your opinion. But I, Andy Williams, don't agree with some of the things that you are saying. Well, most of the things that you are saying. Let's continue. Oh boy. Voice notes.
Hello. Who are you to talk for the Honorable Prime Minister? You are a dunce extraordinaire.
Alright, this gentleman say you how he was you to talk about that is a dunce extraordinary. Wow. Hey, let's continue.
What boy, Andy boy, big word boy.
Everybody on the chat, morning to everybody on the live. Andy, I'm not seeing Rowley and the henchmen and them getting locked up. And I'm not seeing them going before the courts and answering for the crimes that they do against this country. And I want to see that. I want to see that. Lockdown and listening.
Right. As Miss Santa Cruz had mentioned, I think yesterday or the day before. Yesterday? Whereby last week, as she mentioned, which is right. The police and the government and the various agencies had to do their work. Can't rush do this, rush do that, and then everything just falling apart. You notice how this government is moving when it coming to those aspects. They're not just, rowdy them blah blah mouth when they come in. Yeah, we go lock up this one. Yeah, we go lock up that one. Yeah, this, that. No, this government ain't going down that road. They're letting everything take its course, and in due time, with certain portfolios and all that you see going in John Jeremy area there and all, you will see a lot of things when it comes to misbehavior in public office. Will come a thing, and they will eventually find things that they could afford to send to the DPP when it comes to the unconstitutional behavior of that former government and the misbehavior in public office on many grounds that was perpetrated upon us. So we have to give those various... Go ahead, Lennox.
The existential or the greatest test that the population can view, can inculcate, can assess is when the debate on the budget comes. I think it's going to be very, very interesting. A number of things will be revealed, I anticipate. Of course, the budget itself is just a document where they read out, but certainly where
plenty of the money going and all them things.
Where the various ministers and parliamentarians have to make their presentation to defend the budget. I think there is where listen for the contribution of the Attorney General that is going to be in the upper house. Listen to the contribution of the Minister of Legal Affairs and of course all the other ministers responsible for things like URP, CPEP, etc. It's going to be fireworks. Rest assured. I put them a neck and a block for that one. All right. So
this budget coming will be very, very. So the budget coming, you are saying, will be very fiery.
That's right. Right. The debate will be very fiery. Where, of course, the information that we are anticipating should be out there already, etc. They are going to hold it and they're going to deliver everything during the debate of the budget. They have to, because the opposition is playing stupid and smart with foolishness. Well, they are going to get, and you're going to see them. Let me anticipate too how the opposition will look. They will remain very silent. They're going to, from time to time, walk out the parliament. You're going to see that kind of cowardice conduct, because they realize that the device is now squeezing in on them, and the reality of their circumstance, consequential of the poor performance over the previous 9 and something years before the 28th of April. You watch and see, people. This is Lennox Smith's personal view. And of course, I know when it manifests, it will become the ground report's prediction manifested. Go ahead.
Go ahead, caller.
Courts and answering for the crimes that them going before the courts and answering.
Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Hi, morning. Calling from Grandy.
All right, Grandy.
Program there.
And I was hearing a caller talking about giving Kamala advice, the Honorable Prime Minister, about dealing with Donald Trump. Them is the kind of people is proved that the PNM is a dunce set of people. Because here why? Border Patrol in the US, right? The Democrat Party would have let all these people just come in free. No checking, no nothing. While other people had to pay the money to get visa and work permit to go to the US. Legitimately. With a legitimate way of these people. Because the Democrats tend to benefit from voters like that in internal elections. Donald Trump fed up with the drugs coming in. Which pirogue, you know, just have 4 engines moving at bullets every night. No fishing vessels have that. No fishing pirogues have that. And the days for writing letter and telling other countries stop it and crack down on your drug dealers and things done. That over. Me and Motley, Rav Gonzalez, all of them high up the Caribbean, not as close to Venezuela as Trinidad is. Trinidad is a hub when the day comes. Many planes going out, many vessels coming in and going out. Those other Caribbean islands, it's just 2-3 tourist jets for the day or for the year or something. So this fella, I know nothing about what he's talking about. Zero. So the lady's support for the man is correct. Woman not supposed to play in man's sport, man not supposed to play in women's sport. That is how it's supposed to be. Illegal immigrants not supposed to be benefiting from taxpayers' dollars anyway in big ways. Is the citizen supposed to benefit from that? And the Prime Minister approach to things is good. Time for this nonsense and talking and asking over. And then when it comes to the stand your ground law, the PNM have a problem with it. All the time the PNM was in power, they do anything. They allow the criminals to dominate the law-abiding, good, hard-working citizens. But when that law passed, PNM had to invest in some chairs and tent to support the people. Because any criminal decide to jump my fence and hurt my family, well, that's going to end.
Before you go, right. I had to call it the original Grandy, Mr. Grandy. Before you go, because again, everybody have their opportunity to give their opinion. It's a democracy, and not because some people may not agree with one another's opinion means that the program must cut people off or cut people off the chat and them kind of thing. Mr. Omish, look, you are talking music to the ears of some of the people that supports the UNC party. Mr. Omish, Christopher is saying, caller, hush your illiterate MC. Now, why would he say something like that? Are you lying to the people, or are you saying something wrong? Or that's no, just your go ahead.
Those kind of individuals choose to be illiterate and dunce and not believe in truthful fact. Fact is fact. They can't change how the truth is the truth. A man not supposed to put on a wig and compete with women. People are not supposed to walk in people's yard just as they please and hurt them. You understand? It's not supposed to. And all those people who think I talking nonsense, here what to do. Go and take out all your windows, take out your doors, and break down your fence, and leave your open to John public to enter. Let me see if they could sleep when the night comes. They can't sleep. They're worried, they're twisting and turning. And it's the same way good law-abiding citizens feel. Threatened. Under the gun. How long will we go through that for? You understand? The next thing, the other part bring back hand in. Because here why? These come and commit these murders and rob these families. Know very well when they finish the robbery to run because police go catch them and lock them up. They know very well not cross the road when a vehicle come in, right? But you have to pay taxpayers dollars to take care of them in prison for all their life while an innocent family suffering from losing their father, their mother, their brother, the breadwinner, the child, and their whole future disrupted and destroyed, and we still have to mind these fellas who have common sense not to cross the road when a car coming, but still decide to rob and hurt people.
Right, the people are agreeing with you on that grounds, but Batman is saying that you are wrong about the Democrats, meaning you get involved in the politics. When it comes to Donald Trump, people are disagreeing with you. Batman say that facts are wrong. Because remember, you have a lot of Democrats and Republicans lock onto the program. United States, Trinbagonian citizens, well, dual citizenships and citizen or family members come from here.
Let me just get down to two things.
Yeah.
The border currently in the U.S. have close to 0 individuals crossing it illegally. Before, under the Democrats, there's thousands of people for the day walking in as they please. Right? I have a relative working on border patrol, so I know what I'm talking about.
Right, Batman says stop watching Fox News. Echo of Horrors is saying 90% of the immigrants that Trump sent back had no criminal background. What do you say about that?
I mean, have no criminal background. At the end of the day, entering into the U.S. illegally is a crime. It's on the books, the law books. How you could say is not, there are no criminal record. Why must I go and pay to go and get a visa appointment? Spend time, resources to go sit down and apply for this thing to go into the U.S. legitimately to either work or on vacation. And other people free to go as they please, that is wrong. And if that was to happen in Trinidad in the morning, where we have influx of Guyanese and more influx of Venezuela and Colombia, you hear the people in Trinidad bawling, oh, Kamala, you're doing nothing, outsiders taking over we country, this, that, and the other. These people have to think about things on both sides and find the reasonable result to clarify things and to make things better. You understand? And any Democrat party in the U.S. that come out and say a man supposed to play in women's sports, a man with a wig supposed to use the washroom where my 9-year-old female daughter go in, that is madness.
All right, before you go, quick one there. Sherian Somer is agreeing with you. Correct. Trump says a boss. Boom. Well, all right. It have people agree with you, but Echo Rose is saying, and the ICE took people from the court. Right? They're saying that the ICE took people from all the court when they went for their papers, Andy. That this man not living in America. Okay? All right.
Listen to these people. Listen. These people who listen to their program and bashing what the government would do and what the Honorable Prime Minister would do. These people are either PNM supporters, which I classify as extremely dunce individuals. That's what they are. Because PNM had 10 years. The roads in Trinidad and Tobago after the PNM reign was like they allow all the missiles and bombs in Ukraine and Israel and Palestine to fall in Trinidad Road. They say, no, don't drop it in all them countries. Drop it here. Nothing improved. Crime didn't improve. Drop. It increased drastically. And there is truthful facts. If I can take care of those things, which are priority, how they could save the country and make it better?
Thank you
they
so
can't.
Thank you so much.
And these people who listen start to look at facts and understand that the truth is the truth and truthful facts cannot change.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. That's your contribution. That's your opinion. Thank you very much.
I wasn't following, but what is the essence of the, well, I can say the potential dispute? What was he saying that was not in keeping with
I called in earlier and was trying to give the honorable.
Andy, I told Andy, let's
just now he's explaining, so I go explain it back. Go ahead.
I called in earlier and they explained why Kamala had to watch the friend she keeping on Donald Trump is not a good friend. But the truth is, if long he will do so and talk and write letters and diplomacies with these criminals. These criminals, people taking over the world and taking over the country, it have to stop. And no fishing vessel, pirogue, has 4 engines that will be pumping bullet speed in the night. right? Come up on the side here and look at the fishing vessel. They have one engine, but if they have two,
say no more. That's all right. Yeah, we have other callers.
Thank you. So Lennox, you understand the drift.
I get it.
So what he's saying is that no fishing vessel, whether it be Trinidad or in the Caribbean or in Venezuela, they have 4 speedboats, 4 engines on it.
4 engines, yes.
Right,
yes.
and he
also dispute
the issue of a caller, which is the busman saying Kamala's supposed to watch her friends, which is Donald Trump, that he disagree with that friendship or that closeness with Donald Trump. She getting herself tied up. So he talk on that aspect too. Yeah.
And the point I am making is that with respect to the 4 engine, it's not just that. The Americans deploy sophisticated listening devices and monitoring devices on every one or prior to each one of those strikes, so that genuine fishing interests will not be affected. And if it does, it has to be a huge accident in such circumstance. So let's get that clear.
All right.
I too agree with him that Kamala Persad-Bissessar has chosen the right friends. What I could say, comparatively speaking, that Rowley and the PNM chose the wrong friend when they had the opportunity to manage Trinidad and Tobago, and that is why we are in the morass and the tragedy that is economically and otherwise Trinidad and Tobago today. She has done what is required for Trinidad and Tobago. Who would have provided the resources to treat with the contraband that invades our maritime space and our borders, and leave, of course, their poison here, poison in 2 contexts. One, the drugs itself, as well as the arms and ammunition. Is it that Trinidad and Tobago have the position, the wherewithal, the financial wherewithal, even though we have 11 Damian vessels to guard our borders? You think we would have been able, of course, to maintain that and discourage the drug cartels from utilizing our air and water and even land space to ply their poisonous trade? No. So therefore, from that perspective, is an economic gain for Trinidad and Tobago. We don't have to spend that money, and we will, of course, be reducing the amount of drugs as well as arms and ammunition coming into the country. Yes, the fisher folks are going to be affected psychologically. They may have a fear, but it doesn't mean that they cannot ply their trade because of the sophisticated deployment of spy and other equipment that the Americans have deployed in the Southern Caribbean on their mission to, of course, rid and at the same time help us with our drug and crime situation ultimately.
And border situation. Caller,
hello?
Go ahead, line 2, the next one, hold on.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, Andy. Morning, Lennox. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm calling.
Let me know which line is this. I now no answer you, or you was the one holding on all along?
I was holding on.
I was holding on to Andy.
Right, all right. Right, but no, I want to know what line are we cutting off after. So the person, I had a line on long first. Who is the person who was holding on the longest right now?
Well, I was listening from when Lennox was talking.
Right. So you was the same when Lennox was talking. So I know what line is that. So I know her. She's line 1. Go ahead, line 1. So she came on after you. Go ahead.
Yes, Andy. Good morning. Andy, for 9 years under the PNM government, they sleep in beds in Maduro. You know, people didn't complain. Maduro, the people flee Venezuela. People was eating out of dustbin. All sort of thing was happening. You had a woman coming here at 2 o'clock in the morning during the COVID on a sanctioned airline. A prime minister said he didn't know who was in his house. He would just walk and look down a corridor and he see people. You know, I never hear people call this program and complain about that. But my prime minister she cannot associate with who she wants to associate. That's not making sense to me. She's free to associate with anybody, even if it's a narco-terrorist as Maduro. This is what thing. It's all sort of thing. The Prime Minister was elected as the Prime Minister of the country. She has a right to promote or demote who she wants to. The thing with PNM, he had nobody to shift around because the whole pack of them is a dance. Imagine you as a Prime Minister and a man tell you he did not know if a pipe have a leak, there will be a drop in water, and you kept him there. And then you move him to Minister of National Security, which makes the matter even worse. We lost of Penelope Beckers. The whole bunch of them was a whole bunch of duns he had. They were only interested in serving their self-interest. They wasn't interested in the citizens of this country. So when people want to come and talk about this and that and bus and they can't get bus and road a pothole, the whole of Trinidad was a pothole road. We looking now every day seeing road paved. I seen all kind of things happening in this country, good things happening in this country. But they're satisfied to live with PNM. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next caller, morning. Oh, wrong line. Call back. That's why I was asking about the different lines. Oh boy, and you're waiting so long. Call back. Time check. It's at 31 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. So you all technically have 29 minutes again. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, caller. You hung up the wrong line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Andy Morning, Lennox. This is my opinion. My opinion is I will not believe those bombings, right? Unless I'm not in the ocean, I'm not out there. Unless you see a proper live feed, not just a bombing of a boat, because those things could be generated, right? People saying no, people saying yes, right? Unless I gotta see a live feed, a proper feed with some intelligence, I don't believe in those bombings, right? Then you could say, what? I don't believe in it. You know why? That last week, we got over $200 and something million in the bush, somewhere down south, wherever to get it, in high grade, and they say come from Colombia through Venezuela and come to Trinidad. That comes through. How come they didn't bomb that boat? The week before, after they bombed the first boat, the police down next day got another load of cocaine and marijuana again on our shores. They get a whole 75 million or something, so worth of drugs, where they got it down by, I think it's Shagarama side or something, so with drugs again. Right? So, and they didn't spot that boat coming in. So where you're telling me, how come $200 and something million you're talking about in drugs come into this country and they didn't see that boat? So some boats still passing through the cracks, or they're finding some way, and the intelligence only come to them while in Trinidad. Something wrong there some way. So you see them bombing out there, unless I could see, hey, we have a live feed here, look this ship going so wherever, then I could say, yeah boy, it's really true out there. Until then, we had too much drugs coming in this country still. We're 200 and so you see Crocus back, them police was loading up on them police thing. Where that pass? And they're studying only the waters. That is small fries going through the waters. The most here in Trinidad is a transshipment point for drugs. Drugs passing in plane. They can't go through boat, they go pass it in plane, they go come put it in containers, everything passing through Trinidad. Because here is the transshipment point. Right? So when you see you have all them ships out there, nobody ain't know for sure, 100% sure, how much even boats, because they never show how much boats for sure outside of Venezuela. At least I don't know. I saw pictures of some of where people satellite pictures and things speculating where they have boats, but they never had no live feed. They say, hey, we can have all these boats out here. I never see that. So we don't have sure how much it have out there. Right? If somebody see, they could see. But I tell you, I didn't see. All I see was pictures and people speculating where are the boats on them. They say some submarine. They show pictures of our land and where they think it is located, right? And if the drug runners know that they're there for sure, you think they're going to run, or they will pass where they're not, where the boat in, and have radar where the boat's picking them up.
Yeah, it's a people that very hardened, and I don't think I don't think a country like United States of America really and truly will post up something that is not truth when it comes to the bombing of those boats. That is not no AI, that is real thing.
Because to me, when I watch, some of them look real, Some of them look real, but I can't believe unless I see.
Nah, it's real. Sure. Take it from me. Those bombings on his 4 boats so far.
If you say
it's real.
They're real.
That boy is real.
He raised a very interesting point as to why those boats. Well, built into it is the answer. If you suspect, let's say, a big ship, right, where there is greater ability to conceal things, it's clear that a different approach has to be taken. You're not going to blow up that big ship out of the water. But when these pirogues and for want of a better term, but very fast-moving boats like that open, the cargo is clear, visible, and the listening devices that would have been deployed is superlative, then but you cannot say a big, let's say a container ship. You're not going to blow it out of the water. Come on, you have to apply your common sense. So what they've done is target the low-hanging fruits. If there are larger boats, I would expect that they will board them, that they will stop them and board them and probably effect a search. But certainly, and of course, that blowing up is also to send a message to those who are so inclined that we are prepared, of course, to kill you for your constant attempt to try to kill, according to Trump, because that is his argument, to kill the people of the United States, for which he has a responsibility to protect.
Hold on, caller.
So I understand. I understand his skepticism, but I think one can logically and practically understand why these smaller, as opposed to maybe a big ship that may have drugs in it, but more difficult to blow out of the water. It simply is not practical. But go ahead.
Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Andy for Grandy, and Grandy for Andy, bhai.
Go ahead, what's up,
Uncle Lennox, Mikey, and all the listeners. You hear that, Andy?
Yes. Go ahead. All try to make it quick. Remember, we only have about 23 minutes again more. Go ahead.
Yeah, Andy for Grandy, bhai. Your partner here, bhai. What you do for me?
Mr. Faisal,
I want something too. Yes, sir.
yes.
So I want to say, I want to say good morning to my esteemed political leader and Prime Minister, the Honorable Ms. Kamla Prasad Sessa, and my esteemed Member of Parliament, the Vrinjanath Chanku, may Hanuman Baba guide him and send him forward in Sri Lanka, that the citizens of this country will see a true light once again. Andy, out of the 20 minutes are taken 30 minutes. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, don't forget, you have a leader of the coalition of interest here too, online every day talking to you. I hear no greetings or nothing. Go ahead, man. I just
you. Yeah. And now asking for my airtime. So now you see, Andy, I make my game buffet, and it's the coalition of interest. You see that one love and that rocket. We're gonna take off this economy. But it's taking a little time. And to Mr. Uncle Lennox and the corridor transformation, all it tune in and hear how we just deal with the PNM economic plan. So Andy, here what's going on, right? I said that Venezuelan working and they pay NIS. But yet still the citizens of this country who working, they can't get the NIS when they apply for it, when they reach 60. The health system, it's so broken. You know, Dr. Gopi Singh is working, and yet still people bullying him on other media, makeshift media, to do more. Yes, the people thirsty, But I don't want to go into the drug talk at all, you know. Because if you had to go into the drug talk, I had to call Captain Gary Griffith to ask him, where is a young lady from in the West, where she did, and where the connection is, right? Why she went and borrowed a bowl of sugar. So me, I'm looking for no sugar this morning. I talk about the economy. And yes, Uncle Lennox, tell them, is in the debate at the budget. I want to hear the 13 of them reply and say how the economy was run, especially in there. Because just imagine, Bossman, $58 million in bad parts, then $800 million in Mr. Zakru account to say where they had to go and pay. And then we have a deficit where you lend we money, $5 billion on the procurement office said they see the contract for it. But here what's going on. I want Penny and them to say all the excusal and how $2 billion in their borrow. One for feasible study for the traffic. One and our next $1 billion to fix road. I want to see which part the road fix. And I'm glad you said, Bossman, that the road and the highway have pothole. So you're confessing that, you know what? The PNM under India, money didn't go where it's supposed to go. And here what's going on. My Prime Minister, they went Nigeria and went Ghana and bring back the snail and bring back a corrupt entity who are bankrupt to take the refinery, to take the money going out. And here what's going on. What I want to tell my Minister of Finance this morning, that on the budget, I want him put in a 2% tax on all them farm out in Heritage, who producing oil for Heritage, that 2% go for the pensioners, the pension plan, and the petrol workers. Because here what's going on. These fellas and them making the money, and the pensioners and them suffering, the money almost done. And then the fire we to give them and see who give them their work. So when we're talking about corruption, brother, we reshuffle now. Here what's going on. My Prime Minister put the people who could do the work, not people who didn't know how to hold a ball, who walk a marathon, or like just as Nicola said, a fellow who didn't know water leak. He put competent people, so she fit them now to get delivery going. And so far, you don't have to worry for property tax and the merit point. How about idea, Andy? Tomorrow, let's take my call earlier.
Yes. Thank you very much. Only make it short and sweet. We only have, please, only have to try to remember, we only have a short time period now. We're finishing at 9 o'clock. Morning, caller. Preparing for mainstream. Go ahead, caller.
A pleasant morning. Andy Williams, pleasant good morning to you, brother. Now, I have a lot to say, but I will just say something because you see, if we learn the geological situation, the maps of Trinidad and Tobago and how we are situated, where we is. Andy Williams and Trinidad and Tobago. Lennox, pleasant good morning to you, brother. My TK way several years, right? Now, you see the west of Trinidad, Andy, from the first Bocas going down there to the southwest of Trinidad, Andy. That is where they call the Gulf of Paria, right? And the Gulf of Paria is an open water, right, between Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago. So when you're seeing all these drugs coming in, you have to blame the former administration for not putting the Coast Guard vessel and them in operation for them to be able to man the Gulf of Paria, right? The U.S., right now, the U.S. is dealing with the west, the northwest of the Caribbean Sea, where you hear them boat and them, they're shooting off the water. You know where they're shooting off them boat and them? In international waters. You know what international waters mean? Open waters, right? Where they're leaving from point A to go to point B. And when the American government observe what these boats and them is doing, as the brother that say earlier on, no boat with 5 and 6 engine, right? And leaving in the night, loaded with all kind of stuff to go and fishing, Andy. When you're going and fishing and you have a bait, well, you have a 1 engine on your boat, you have 2 men or 3 men according to how the way the fish holding, and you're going right around your coast, where you live in the coast like the North Coast, right there. But when you're going in them deep open international waters with all them set of speed and thing, and it's destruction you're on. So when you meet destruction, people just say, you're saying something, Andy?
No, we listen. It's destruction they own and people going.
Yes, destruction they own, and yes, the next thing, Andy Williams, people just on our aim to fight on this administration. People just on our aim to just say, to do everything in the powers to fight on the Kamala Prasad, the Sessa administration. When Dr. Keith Rowley and his administration was in office, Andy Williams, Trinidad and Tobago, all you see what we was going through. Just imagine Carl Imbert, who was the finance minister for 9 years and months. When you have a shop and you have to buy grocery, you have to stock up the shop. And these people were selling out what in the shop, and they wasn't putting back grocery, they wasn't putting back goods in the shop to keep the shop afloat. Now he could stand up on a pulpit and tell Trinidad and Tobago the government have no money. And people only talking about the laws, the work and the laws this and the laws that. If you look at URP and you study what was the purpose of URP, but instead of they use it for the purpose, they use it for a freedom frenzy. Think about what Trinidad and Tobago. Why my people not understanding the true facts of what it is taking place, but we only just voicing your opinion on a daily basis and fighting no when we're supposed to be supporting. And there's something to say again, and I'm going to say this morning, right? And I want to say pleasant good morning to Mr. Alistair Guevara, the Commissioner of Police, right? Now, I know you have a lot of things on your hand, you have a lot of things on your plate, Mr. Guevara. But yesterday I experienced something where an old man was pulled out of his vehicle. And that wasn't force that was needed. That was advantage. You understand? A licensing officer working with the officers, with police officers on the road and pulling out a man or raising the hand at a civilian, and that is wrong. And when the civilian in return retaliate and the advantage that old man, and next old person again. So old citizens in Trinidad and Tobago have no rights then. Why they are doing these things to old people? They shoot an old man in Tobago. Up to now, nobody is saying nothing. Well, Mr. Guevara, that wasn't under your watch. That wasn't under the UNC watch, right? They kill a man with a handcuff on his hand. You understand? Nobody is saying nothing about these things. It have citizens who is watching these kind of things that is taking place. It have police thieving every day. They're robbing every day. They have drug work every day. But oh God, when it's time to stand up for the right thing, talk to your officers and them. Let them better approach when they're dealing with civilians and citizens. Let them do the right thing now. It's how they just deal with people. People retaliate. It's human being versus human being. And some of them just leave home with a domestic problem and bring it out on the streets and want to inflict it on citizens. These things is wrong, Trinidad and Tobago. And they have a lot to say, but I'll look and listen for now. But I thank you again for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. All make it short and sweet. We only have our voice notes to play. So all please try to get accustomed. Please try to get accustomed. Make it a tweet. We'll try to make a contribution within a minute. Right? Try hard. Try hard. All you have to make all the contribution short and sweet. Morning caller.
Andy, good morning, Lennox. Barack Ford here. Andy, anybody who have doubts of what is taking place in the borders between Trinidad and Tobago, where USA is destroying these pirogues, and they want to see for themselves, I have a little canoe and a camcorder. I'm willing to give them it for them to go for it to see themselves. Because it seems like people in this country, just something had to be wrong with them. Them couldn't see what happened in the last 10 years of governance in Trinidad and Tobago. But everything they see now, within a couple of months, everything that they couldn't see that wasn't done for the last 10 years, they could see it have to be done in a couple of months. And that is the problem with people. You see, the custom borders between USA and Mexico is one of the highest guarded borders and checkpoints in the world, and still people take chance and to bring drugs from Mexico to the USA. Everybody who pass through customs and leave Trinidad and leave any port, they are searched, they are scanned, they go through dog inspection, all kind of thing, and still people try to smuggle all kind of illegal contraband into countries and through the custom section. And we still questioning if these things real. If people's knowing that they're going to blow up the understand the desperation of these drug dealers and them, these cartel them, they would take somebody who have nothing to risk, who is in so much of poverty and use these people and tell them, don't worry, man, we have everything covered. You take the chance and go. But them sit on high and dry in their ivory towers and send you as an idiot, a drug mule, to take the risk and get killed. And then when you see the first set of people who they blow up, you see where these people came from. You see the village and the community in Venezuela where they came from, a very highly impoverished areas of men who taking the chance because they have no other option to try to transport drugs in the ocean, and they get licked down. So people just can't come to terms. It come like you're getting a horn and you have to see the thing inside before you realize, hey, your man horn in here. It has some more signs to tell you, hey, you're getting a bag of horn. Realize what's going on now. But now, you have to see. The neighbor tell you, your auntie tell you, your grandmother tell you, even the dog watching you and wagging its tail when you see a man passing in the road. And you still can't understand that. You understand? But you want to see because you believe that what's happening ain't real. Listen to all you. Or let's start to live the reality of this world and this life. This thing is real. Drugs is being smuggled and people taking chances because they are desperate to survive, and they are being used by the big drug dealers, the mafia. And I totally support Trump. People don't understand the hardship of what
exactly
drugs
at 30
causes.
minutes again, my boy. It's 9 more minutes.
Yeah.
You had to rack up.
Roger, copy.
All
okay,
right.
Andy, I'll have a good...
Go ahead, next caller. Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, morning.
Try to make your contribution within a minute, please. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I'm doing that very short. All I'm saying to this morning, I don't want them to have no for carnival season, right?
You don't have, you don't want them to have, let's be listening. Don't load in the background. Something about carnival. You don't want them to have nothing with carnival season.
No, carnival, I don't want nobody have no food truck in the... Yeah. For carnival, Lennox watching. Yeah, for carnival, I don't want no food truck selling food in the van. I don't want no drinks in the van. I don't want nothing like that. I want the people around the savannah to make $1.
All right, so the vendors and them to make $1. But that is nobody call.
Yeah.
We can stop that. The bands will do that.
No. We could stop that. That have to stop because that is not economics. That is poverty you're putting people under. A man buy all the beers from Carib and Carib truck coming around selling inside the band, giving away in the band. It can't work so. No inclusive carnival time. Okay? No inclusive.
All right, so just pay for the costume and let the outsiders sell the
costume. Down line and do what you want. Buy your food on the side and eat. People selling shack and bake, all kind of different things. I was there for carnival. We had a booth there. When the band passed, a man himself buy a sardine and bread. First week friggin' thing so bad. A sardine and bread. So why I must support inclusive? You know what I mean? It's a party, you're going locked down in the Oval. And you have your inclusive fetish, okay? But once you go wrong and if there's so many vendors waiting for that week, carnival week, to make $1, they rent the booth there for so much money and they can't sell nothing. A man ain't sell a sardine and bread. A beer, the lady beer get hot, all the ice melt out. And the truck going wrong there, A no inclusive carnival ban again. Music free, costume buy, and dancing free. Music truck, play music. No more inclusive. And I will write Kamala in person, or what the girl name from Point 14, and tell she that's one of the greatest moves to do. Let the people make $1 around the savannah. I had a booth there. And when the band pass, the drinks get hot because the mountain heat, they bring down the road. They melt my ice and all, and not a drink. And our next thing too, hear this, Lennox are talking economics, Lennox could push that. He have a good agenda in talking. I can't mention about the Kamala and them, but you could put it in our way. Look, we don't want no band to sell nothing this year for Carnival. Let me give the people 7 days free to do their business.
All right.
You rent them the boot and you come. Yeah.
Well, all right. So what we will do, we will know if that is constitutional, if that could constitutionally happen. I don't think we, by law, we'll be able to stop those carnival bans from going all inclusive.
Free market forces will not allow that. We are in a liberal society, a liberal economic system. What has to happen, of course, is education. The band members must understand that the traditional ordinary person who, of course, would have invested very little capital that they would have had in that situation, and then, of course, they cry Ash Wednesday morning, when in fact, of course, those on the avenue, they laugh all the way to the bank on Ash Wednesday morning. There needs to be some attention. I don't know if what he recommends is what should be the solution, but certainly it cannot be. It cannot continue like that, because it means therefore you may have boots around the
boots
savannah.
The boots are making sense.
Making sense.
Right, hold 1 minute. Let me just run out this
thing. Carnival either.
Nice.
If you don't have them boots on them. Go ahead.
Oh boy, let me just play out that day. We had to finish 9.
Morning again to you, Lennox, Mickie, and to Nubi, and to everybody out there. I want to tell Busman, as I told you already on Friday, buy some bus seeds, plant it, and by next month, do short-term crop, right? And by next month, you will get a fleet of buses. I sound like Rachel Price, and you sounding like the class clown. You have everybody laughing at you. You're done with, I thought you was finished with Zachary today, and you went after Trump. Go after Trump. You will see what you gonna do here, right? Go after Trump. And let me tell you something. You and Renaissance Jeffries is the same class. That is why Renaissance Jeffries, what he did is in the hands of the police. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it is in the hands of the police. Oh, apparently you didn't hear the day when he had to apologize for what it is he do, and you find what it he did there was really nice, because you know what? You're just like him. You just like him. People laughing at all you. Class clowns. That's what you all are. Class clowns. You must go back and listen to it.
Renaissance, man.
Your voice knows and how you're sounding. People laughing at you. You're making a fool of yourself. Nobody wants to hear from you, and you can play it how many times you want. Nobody wants to hear people laughing at you. Go get some short-term crop, bus seeds, and plant it. And you will get a perfect bus fleet. Fool.
One more thing, the guy who talk about letting people into your border. Let me explain something to that guy very quickly. I don't want to call him the name, I just call people the G name, but I wouldn't. But that illegal people cannot vote, not even Trinidad. Okay? So stop being foolish. You come to the border, you cannot vote. You're illegal. How you vote? Illegals cannot vote now. Illegal people cannot vote, even Trinidad. So stop being a fool, okay?
Pleasant good morning, Mickie, Andy, and Lennox. Well, Lennox, you're right. How they can have a speeding boat is a fishing boat? What kind of fish them going to catch? That speed they're going with. So it's a more than two. You understand? So yeah, let them pretend they ain't know. Go out there and say they're going and fish and speeding, you know what kind of fish they're going and get at that rate. You understand? So let the US do what they have to do. I mean, a life is a life, but you can't be doing wrong and expecting, you know, everybody telling you don't do that and you still want to do it. Well, are the consequences. All right, blessings again.
Nice. All voice notes, I got to finish it too. If I miss any voice note, it's because only send only voice note and then only send a message. So all I really seen is a message and only message itself short to say, well, a finger saying, well, voice note up. Voice note and point a finger up or something. I said, when only send no voice note, just leave it there. Don't send nothing after. We'll send your message and then send your voice note after. So while I'm going through, I will see the thing. Time check, it's 1 minute to the hour of 9 o'clock. It's going good.
A question for you, Andy. A quick question for you. Imsworth is in Parliament. The Minister of Finance is revealing the circumstances of the missing 3 billion and the missing, as far as the expenditure side is concerned, $1 billion. And of course, apart from all of the shenanigans in the past, like he can see clearly now the rain is gone and of course the economy has turned around. Do you think that he will stay in the Parliament and absorb that, or would he depart? That's the question I want to ask you.
To me, PNM is just bullies. They're very small-minded. They're very vindictive. And I'm seeing that they wouldn't really stick around to listen to parts of the deliveries of those budgets. That's how small-minded they is. Because they can't stick around and really sit down there and listen to Dave Tanku and many others who will be debating those budgets, ministers that will be debating the budget, actually bringing out the truth on how they went about spending the money within their ministries. So they won't stick around. They won't stick around.
Go into break class. Go into break class.
When it now starts, they're going to be around.
That's the kind of drama you'll be getting in the Parliament in the next week or two.
Nice. So Chandabago, we do start at 6. The time is from 6 to 9. So please, you all could come in early. I will limit my calling out of a whole list long. Or what I'll do is I'll start like all kind of 10 minutes to 6 to give you all the accolades and calling out people there. And by 6 the program start. At least by 10 past 6 we start to get your contributions. So you all start to prepare yourself to make your contributions early. So we will make a use of that 67 hour. That 67 hour don't be used the way it's supposed to, because me and Lennox just have to talk because you all don't be on it yet. And you all don't be ready yet. All of us be ready to talk. Late. All minutes to 8. And all those kind of hours is when all no ready to talk. So prepare yourself to have you all front burners early, so in that way we can fit in you all direct calls and be able to fit in the voice notes. Because remember, when we go back to main screen, remember the program will have to take all kind of 5 minutes break for advertising, which will again, and we will have no choice, because again the program have to bring in money wherever it is. So then Ole might start to complain. The program get like Ian Allen. All is only ads. But Ole ain't paying all the money. And people light bill, people phone bill. It's a business at the end of the day. So Ole start to prepare all yourself to make all the messages, bring all the messages very short and sweet. 1 minute time to try to make all the contribution, because in the future all they go say, look, they're going back mainstream and look how Lennox and Andy them operating. Look how they're cutting off people in the middle of the conversation. And you go hear some people, oi, Andy, how you go do that? How you cut off Tunapuna? How you cut off Santa Cruz? How you cut off Miss Roadbrook? How you cut off this? How you cut off that? No. Because now it have a lot of other things. Right now, remember, we don't have no ads running between. So always have free flow. But when we go back mainstream, it will have ads. We'll have to go take a break like all 6:15. All 7:15.
No, but let them know, Andy, as well, that these things are automated as well.
It's automated.
Even if we are talking and it's time for a break. You just hear that we are cut off, and the ad comes in, or the feature, as the case may be. So all of those are part and parcel of the reality that we are preparing you for when we reach that stage.
Nice. So, and as always say, so don't blame me, don't blame Lennox, don't blame none of we, because ads there's automatically coming. So even if somebody are making a contribution, I see it's 2 seconds, 3 seconds before, I have no choice. Bam! I record that person in the middle of the contribution. Hence the reason we let you all know. Try to learn from now to have your contributions short, sweet, get to the point, and try not to over talk too long. All the voice notes too. Make it even shorter. Because see you boss man, your voice notes trying to reach all kind of 5 minutes, 4 minutes and something. You have to get to the point, make your voice note within a minute time in. Watch me, only 30 seconds in advertising. It's all kind of 200 and 300 something TT. 30 seconds.
That's a fact. Yes, that's a fact.
1 minute.
Very expensive.
It's all kind of 500-600 TT. 1 minute. When you all coming and talking for 2 and 3 and 4 minutes, that is bad. We can't do that. So we will leave space for your contribution to keep the program as original and as good as possible and as interactive as possible as you all always. But we also have to leave space for advertising. So it will mean you all will have to find a way. See, I'm doing it. It's done 5 past and 9. I'm doing this to from now to get you all in order. Please, to make your contributions in less than a minute. No more than a minute. Everybody, including Santa Cruz, including Mr. Book, including Bossman, including, I see I call the people that all they go thing, including Tunapuna, right? And I call, you see I call the people names that all they go say is Andy favorite, or it's Lennox favorite, or it's the program favorite, and them this always get rid of this, and them this talk long, and them this and them that, including Barapore, including Mr. Faizabad. Everybody will have to try to make their contributions within a minute, and your voice note cannot be more than a minute. Because if I seen it more than a minute, I just would not be able to play it.
And in a real scenario, in a real world situation, we would have been off already because they have, and the other succeeding program would have started because we had no extra. If they say 9 o'clock is 9 o'clock, cut off, and the next program that is supposed to replace us.
For matter of fact, we supposed to stop take. This is the rules in mainstream. 5 minutes before end, we already supposed to done cut off.
Yeah.
Start to lock off.
The next program to come.
Waiting for the next program to come with no contributions. We just winding down to go for the next to play. Just play a break. Yes, go for a break right before.
Coming up next is so. That's what we would say. And of course, we are out of here.
One time, and then it might have had to play also to go in, and we're going to be playing by the time while the next people and them will organize, preparing themselves, and then 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock to say the news or to do this, because it will have people and all coming to say the 6 o'clock news, the 7 o'clock news, the 8 o'clock news. Oh boy, so you all start to prepare all yourself. So in that way, you all wouldn't feel out of place when that time reach and we have to go for break, ads have to play, and all the contributions have to be short. So we're trying to get all this accustomed of what you are accustomed to. So in that way, tongue and teeth wouldn't clash, and all they wouldn't watch it as biasness and wickedness. And yes, Tunapuna might get sick. It had to be within a minute. Everybody contribution had to be within a minute.
Habits of they are creatures of habits. So you have a habit, and then you have to break the habit now, especially when you were feeling comfortable and it is painful. So we are preparing you. It's the only program in the world that does that, because business is business. We go to a mainstream entity, We simply have to abide with the rules and regulations. 5 minutes before we are winding down, and yes, indeed, once that 5 minutes is up, automatically the other succeeding program takes over, and that's it. We are not an island unto ourselves, and we don't own those entities. And even if we do, it's a business, and therefore people expect their ads to be played at a certain time because they pay for that
play the
slot.
people time.
And
Yeah.
all of those are factors that you may not be familiar with, but we are the only people who will take the time to make you understand how it operates and the mechanisms that make these entities either succeed or fail or go out of business. Or stay in business.
So, Olia, so tomorrow we'll be back on same time, same place. So everybody try to make your contributions as short and sweet as possible. Try to get it in. I mean, I might still say within a minute and a half based on your contribution. But try to get it in within a minute and a half. Nothing more. And that goes for everyone. Please, let's start to put things in place. You all could choose anywhere else to lock on. And you all choose to lock on to the Ground Report. Thanks for your loyalty and your commitment to the program, The Ground Report. Don't forget tonight, Corridor Transformation with yours truly, Lennox Smith. On behalf of the Ground Report team, Lennox Smith and Michael Kerr, I'm Andy Williams, better known as the Pitbull of Radio. Until tomorrow morning, please go at same time, same place, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. All know if you was on the mainstream. We went into about the time to explain only because it had done automatically.
The manager just telling us, get out of the studio, get out of the studio.
And you're getting warning letter. And you're getting warning letter. Warning letters to Lennox Smith. You forget to tell them that one? And you're getting warning letter. Why? Cut off the program early. Why you ain't take a break?
You took 2 minutes more than you need to and all of that. Yeah, that is the stricture that we'll be working under. We understand it too well. The present circumstance, well, we are committed and therefore we keep informing you and so on and taking the extra time because we own this. And even if it was a commercial entity, well, we couldn't even do it even though we own it.
Yeah.
So, but we are doing it as a service outside of the commercial arrangement. But do not to be for 1 minute, not to be concerned or to take for granted that this is the norm. This is not the norm. We do it because we love you. That is why we do it in this way.
And because we are no ads. But the day ads and commercialization come in, or they go call we Ian Allen number 2.
I hope it's not in a
boy, they go real costly, boy. They go costly.
Number 2. I hope they're not talking about something leaving the bowels.
Boy, that and all over call we. They'll call we that and all leaving the bowels. What? When they can't get away in that way, that real problems.
Yeah.
So, Leo,
we know that.
learn, let me organize and start it off. Make all the contribution early. And yes, I and all will slow down on various contributions and in lengthy editorials and all those various things, understanding that have a time. What, Lennox? And you know you used to get problems with that, eh? Forgetting to watch time.
I used to, but now I'm more professional now. I understand the mechanics of the system, and I'm ready, prepared, and able.
Well, boy, I want to see you, which you used to.
Dada, say hello, boy. Dada, say hello.
Dada, pleasant good morning to you, and hello to you. Oh, boy, he's a good one. But, boy, I want to see Lennox with big words. Yeah, boy, Dada, boy. Yes. Yeah, boy, Dada, boy. I want to see Lennox with all them big words. I know he like to break down, explain. Ra-da-da-da-da, which is take long, which cannot afford to anymore very soon. I want him to see him pointing.
With a dictionary in the head.
Oh, boy.
Because if I can't explain the word, then so be it. All right.
No. I mean, if I want to dance, I dance. The people ads and time. The time is very important. But if I want a wily program thing and I want to take a dance, I take a dance. Hey, nobody can stop me from taking my dance.
somebody questioning your consuming time by dancing.
Yeah. Well, I go just at a dance short. I go just at a get up like again up here and music
Right.
playing. I don't see when I done dance already. I just take that dance real quick and back down because we can't consume that all that time we're dancing too. Pressure.
Boy. We really will be under time constraints.
It will be challenging here, Trinidad and Tobago. It will be because I and all get accustomed, Lennox get accustomed, you and all get accustomed, you all. But it will be really challenging in the beginning. But we have to do what we have to do. Because again, people ads and people time is money.
This is business here.
Business is business. Right, so earlier, until tomorrow morning, please go at same time, same place, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And don't forget, 1 minute, no more than 1 minute 5 seconds, 1 minute 10 seconds. That is given in case, but I'll only be conscious that, hey, and then I will have something in place where I will get a treat, so I will know, well, at least 20 seconds before, or I will be hearing some kind of horn hard, like this. So they're going to know, well, why? Minute nearly up.
You're really catering for them, boy.
What? We have no choice.
The ones that would stick brick in the ears.
Right, watch it. There's all of my here. So all of me only contribution, it quiet and good morning, Andy. And thing. Right? It been not the background. Right? Let me make sure I take off that background. So because it been not that background. Right, and all saying all the contribution, and I and all go have a day for me, for Lennox and all. Based on when he talking, he and all go be hearing, right? So you go know, hey, check the time because it will have something. The thing with this read too now, Lennox Smith. Remember this read, the paper where it's called that sub. Remember it's have where besides ads, besides ads, they had to read hand script. They just had to read, but then. This is going to be the signal everybody begin. So we know, look to cut off. Look to cut off your contribution.
Play again.
Yes, so Andy, and I want to say that thing, and then we'll go here between, so they know, well, I know how to rack up now. I will always call back and make a contribution. And thanks so much. And you just look to rack up quick, because then I will have to, bam, I had to cut here. I have no choice. Okay, y'all? Oh, boy. So listen to the signs, and I'm going to start to use it from tomorrow, too, while only making all the contribution. When I play in all the voice notes, and all the voice notes past that minute, thing there, when it comes up to the minute, I'll just, and then all they will see, all the voice notes get cut. And only get to finish all the voice notes. We preparing from now. We have no choice. So then only gonna know, oh shucks boy. You know the most important part of that voice note. Look, ping. And I only have 10 seconds. And 10 seconds would not put in the part. And only waste all the voice note. So watch. Point all the important parts early in all the voice note. And when all they call, put in all the important contribution one time. Right? The only problem, Kingsley now go be morning Lennox Smith. I want to say, we love the mother of the nation. But my contribution, and all know so it's nearly reaching a minute earlier. My contribution is this morning. I support Donald Trump. Andy, I could get a next. Thank you very much, caller. Beep. And Kingsley had to, I don't know what you go do. Lennox, what Kingsley could do, boy, to try to bring that contribution within a minute, boy.
Well, I will tell you something. He go get damn vexed. The next time, he might have to split up that into about 4 during the course of the program. That's all I can say. So he could start with good morning, everybody. Stop there because you'll get beep. And then he come back and say, well, I was going to talk of beep, and he had to come back again. So by the time 9 o'clock, he should finish. By the time 9 o'clock, he can finish the contribution. And that's what I can say. I can't say anything else.
Let me take this call. Somebody, morning. Morning.
This is Renison Jeffrey calling here.
Hey, Renison Jeffrey. You're getting... I don't call you after the program. Make sure and answer the phone, eh?
No, but Andy...
Yeah.
I can't tolerate that factor. You see, I called Anna Monsami already. Me and she had a long conversation. And you see this kind of publicity that she like it?
Where's that?
That she this morning she called in the radio station and playing she thinking let Anna be or you talk to Anna for please man. I know nothing to distract me when I operate it.
All right.
I know beef with Anna. If Anna want beef, we ain't afraid that. But let Anna be if she said that's unnecessary at this point in time.
All right. But hey, look how long I'm trying to call you. Lennox saying he's trying to call you and you ain't answering your phone and looking at bacchanal thing happen. If you want Anna, how all that thing, that nothing to do with we.
Well, I mean, once a patriot, always a patriot. That is, you know what has gone. Sometimes we just end up on different side of the fence, but we're fighting for the same thing for the people.
Well, right. So answer your phone after and thing now, man, when we calling you, right?
All right, we go talk later.
All right, my brother.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Lennox, you know you could call him, right? Because you say you wanted to get in contact with him. So you could always call him. Right. Trinidad and Tobago. After God family comes first, be safe on the nation roads. Until tomorrow morning, please, God, we are out of here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K. Andy